Ryan, George, and D-Gen Brad.
Can't wait for D-Gen Corner. I got something cooked up for us.
Do you have
I don't have a bet, but I have a strategy I'm going to employ this year, so I'm going to break that down.
Oh, by the way, for
I love this.
for the end, alongside Brad's weird bets, I actually have a weird bet myself.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
All right,
Let's
it's getting
go.
really weird.
All right.
It's getting really weird. How was everybody's weekend? Did we enjoy the weekend? Was it good? I mean, it's the weekend before Christmas. Shut the fuck up, Char.
Third straight win for the Saints.
I called you Char. Jesus Christ. Shut up.
I can call him and we can have a more unbearable fucking Bears discussion.
No, let's not. Let's not. Let's just beat this dead horse until it no longer exists, okay?
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
By the way,
Best betting weekend of the year. Good weekend.
By the way,
weekend.
I would just like to say that I was correct in my thought of taking Alabama over Oklahoma.
Same.
Just want
Me
that
and you
out
both
there.
did that.
Hey,
So
Ryan
just
fucking
saying.
did it too over there. Ryan did that
Dogs.
shit too. He just wasn't on the episode.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Ryan
was gonna
did.
say, I picked
I will-
Alabama?
I will say after that first quarter, I was really scared.
Yeah, same. I was like,
dude,
God damn it! Are you serious?
was
You're
sitting there
gonna
at
let
home,
them
I'm like-
beat you 3 times
I'm like,
in a
DeBoer's
calendar
going to
year?
DeBoer's going to Michigan. It's happening after this game.
No,
He's
now-
gonna jump
Now
ship.
it's not.
So now it's funny. I think Harris. I think you're. Well, no. Okay. So apparently Jeff Brom is the leading candidate, which would be
I could see that.
hilarious because right now Dylan Raiola is projected to go to Louisville, but if he goes to Michigan, I think Dylan starts looking for other options. Or I mean, Dom's looking for other options. Let's be real here. Dylan's not making this decision.
I will also say for Jed Fish, that doesn't make any sense because like right now you already have a really good recruiting class in Washington. Why would you jump ship to Michigan? Because you're gonna have to sacrifice this recruiting class coming in and the year after because you're not gonna have as much of a jump as other
they'll
coaches.
They'll get him in the transfer portal.
True.
Like whenever a coach leaves, like look at Iowa State. They're like most of their class is already committed to Penn State.
Yeah.
So like he could do it, but
It'd
I
be
don't
more of a
see
pain in
him.
the ass than fucking what it's worth.
Yeah. But Bama comes back from being down 17 at half. My big thing is Alabama's defense looked really good in the second half. Didn't look so great in the first.
Yeah.
Where was this pass rush all year long?
It was there during the Georgia game too. I mean, both
True.
sides
Yeah,
were
they
going
did well that
crazy.
game.
But like if you watch Alabama season week to week, what was missing was a solid pass rush. Like all of a sudden they're just beating up Oklahoma's offensive line.
Well, not even that. Their lack of a run game was the biggest part as well. And they were able to establish the run a little bit in that second half, and I think that really buried like it made the play calling not so obvious. You know what I mean? You know what's even weirder? Ryan Williams, does he stay at Alabama or does he just jump ship and go to Ohio State? Because
he had such a big sophomore slump this year.
Yes, he
Great,
did.
like out of nowhere, kind of too. Just didn't feel like that was gonna happen. I felt like he was gonna get better, especially with Ty Simpson playing well this year. It was like, oh.
I mean,
yes.
You know, there's a few things in playoffs, whether it's the NFL or college, like you need to be able to play good defense, not turn over the football, and run the football if you want to be successful in these late season games. And we saw it with Miami, right? Miami in that second half, they pounded the rock with Fletcher, and that's what really won them the football game, right? Like,
yeah. And like, here's my thing. Like, Bama, like, they didn't go away whatsoever. Coming back from 17, I'm going to be honest, guys. I took 2 edibles, and I was just enjoying the hell out of the first half of the game. And then I don't remember the second half.
the second half was
all.
crazier than the first half.
I know.
second
That's
half
what
was
I woke up
insane,
to.
dude.
I said, whoa, this game really got out of hand. This was interesting.
Well, I feel like
and they won by they didn't just come back from 17. They won by 10.
right. I was gonna say
Which is the crazier part.
as an Alabama hater and a DeBoer hater, I was on fucking cloud 9 in that first half. I was like, oh yeah, here we go. It's like it's the meme. I'm like, oh, this is what we're waiting for. This is what it's all about.
Well, and I think it also humbled the fuck out of Oklahoma fans.
it did. I think
You
so,
know,
too.
because they were really good this year, but they their offense wasn't good all year, and it finally the defense kind of struggled in that second half, and they didn't know how to execute after that.
Well, I also think what you said about Alabama going away from the pass game also was the big successful, because they even said it on the broadcast that Alabama leads the entirety of college football in drops this year.
Yeah,
and that's
you kind of that is very crazy. I think you have to go away from the pass game, and I mean, how do they stack up again? What's the line right now for that
Indiana game?
It's Indiana -7.
It's at 6.5 now.
Now, well, the thing, guys,
it dropped a half a point already.
The thing we also have to remember about this games, the next series of games, these are all neutral site games, and let's also just think about, like, I know Kirk Cignetti's a good coach. He hasn't coached on this kind of scenario yet, right? Like Alabama, while yes, it's not Nick Saban anymore, I understand that, but they do have that championship DNA. So it'll be very interesting to see. Okay, Indiana, you beat Ohio State, great. Like let's see you do it consistently. Let's see what you do in the playoffs. So I think that spread goes down. I bet it goes down.
I think it ends up at a 4.5 point spread.
For sure. Or I can even see it go down to 3.
Yeah, 3.5. I could see that.
Brad, Ryan, your kind of thoughts on that point spread right now? But
I don't know if the steam is going to get there for that one. That's a lot for that to move. But it's 2 weeks. Like it's who the hell knows? That's why you can't really talk about these games yet, because it's no steam is there. Like, who knows?
But what was your guys' kind of takeaway with the Bama kind of running away with it at the second half?
I feel so bad for that kicker.
That's
dude.
that's where I land too.
You win the Luke Braza. I think they mentioned his only miss was at the beginning of the season, like his first kick of the season.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still second guessing that first kick that I guess it was the first kick the one that he missed, the first one.
Because he ended up missing 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess it was the second one he missed then. That like it looked like it went over. It was like high enough, but
think about that. That's 9 points and they lost by 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and if you think about not only that, let's say they get an onside kick, right? Like you make those 2 field goals.
Then it becomes another it becomes a huge difference. So
I feel really bad for the kid. The run he went on was insane this season. Just all the field goals he made, and he was making like 50+ yard field goals with ease. So it's tough. But Oklahoma, I don't know if Alabama. I don't know what happened the second half. Like, did the defensive coordinator for Alabama all of a sudden in the locker room be like, "I got it, guys"? Like, was it that simple, or like it just seemed to come out of nowhere? Like they just lost all the momentum for that complete second half.
I will say, because this is more of a first half thing than a second half thing, I do feel bad for John Mateer, because he's kicking himself for that pick 6 because of the 3 missed kicks.
Play.
That would have been again, that's 10 points right there. You could have, all of that kicker had to do was make 1 kick, and you remove the pick 6, they win by 10.
It's tough. That's a tough swing, but I think Bama has. I think like George said, it's not the Bama of old, but it's still Alabama. They still got 5-star guys. They're still really deep. They've got a lot of talent. They will. It'll just be interesting to see what they do.
And you know what's the scary thing about Alabama? We saw it in that game. 31 unanswered points, boys. They have the capability to do that. And that's the crazy thing. The star power on that offense, it's there.
And
I don't think Kalen DeBoer has really figured out how to properly
put it all together. Put it all together.
Put it all together in that second half. They did put it all together. And if I'm Indiana, if I'm Kirk Cignetти, I'm like, we have to stop any kind of momentum they have. We cannot let them.
Also, and they're down one of their best defensive tackles going into this game too. So that might be another interesting swing to see if he can really go or not.
I will also say Indiana, Alabama, that's going to be a top 2 uniform matchup for fucking college.
Oh, that's a great matchup.
Dude, 100%. 100%. All right, going to the second game. And honestly, can we talk about the stupid mismanagement of the games? Why the fuck?
Okay.
Why the fuck wasn't the Miami Texas A&M game the middle game, or at least the night or at least the night
so
game?
no, I disagree with you on that.
Yeah.
I disagree with you on that. Someone else on TikTok actually made a better suggestion. JMU Oregon should have been the Friday night game because it's the fucking first it's the first game of the thing. Anyone would have fucking watched
OU Bama Saturday night.
Agreed.
Yes.
You fucking flip those two games. You flip those two games.
100%. No, yeah.
That way it's like G5 school, powerhouse college matchup, G5 powerhouse.
Well, we'll talk about the G5 schools together here in a second. Miami wins a drag-out defensive game against A&M, and just to see that place go so insane at the start of the game, like with game day there, blah blah blah. So Johnny Manziel was supposed to be the guest speaker, and
can we talk about him getting drunk at the Jake Paul fight the night before?
Yeah,
and then
I was gonna say he was out partying in Miami, I believe. That
was what he said.
He was in the wrong city.
Yeah.
Bought a ticket the wrong way.
The wrong city.
Yeah, and then they had to get Tucker, or what's his fucking name from
Alex something, or I don't know who.
Alex Caruso, who played for the Lakers and for the Bulls, and was also on that Oklahoma City Thunder NBA championship team. Actually,
did he play for A&M?
Yes, he did. Okay. He played for A&M in college. Yeah. So I will say that Miami definitely deserved to be in the playoff after watching that game. The way they were able to battle through adversity, even though they weren't able to get Malachi Toney the ball consistently, they got him the ball in the second half, and it just worked. Like he's like the Percy Harvin of this generation, where you can put him at every single spot on offense, and he just flourishes.
The scary thing about that guy is he's a true freshman. They have him for 2 more seasons.
Yeah, I was gonna say for another outside factor, but it's still part of the game. Can we fucking talk about Michael Irving? Like, what the fuck was that?
That's all I wanted to talk about this game.
I'm telling you, that's
actually all I was waiting for. I don't really have a whole lot of takes because this game sucked to watch.
Best mascot in the NCAA currently is coked out Michael Irving.
That is my exact take. That's my man, George. That is my exact take. He's the best mascot in college football.
He's the best mascot.
Belt to ass on a trash can.
Like, just coked out of his mind.
All for like half the game. Just unbelievable. Dude, best mascot in football.
I love the fact when they like pan to him, he's just like, dude,
every single time he was on camera, it was a fucking highlight.
And then the coach's interview, he goes up, grabs the coach's face, and gives him the most obnoxious smooch I've ever seen. It's like,
loved it.
We got it, blah blah blah, like, and then walked away.
I was just like, you know what? This is very Miami. This is very Miami.
It's the U, baby.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
He's like, man, I'm Michael Irvin. I'm a playmaker, man.
And then he just gets the fuck out of there. He just like just kisses him and he goes, But
I think he knew. He's like, I can't look the camera in the face.
Yeah.
I will say this. With Miami winning, and then I don't have much to say on this game either. So we're just gonna jump down to the.
Well, I was gonna say
real quick. Real quick. I do have one thing.
Oh.
Can we all agree that Notre Dame probably would have lost to A&M?
Oh no, they would have lost by 30.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I think this proved that,
I'm not giving Notre Dame credit.
Head-to-head should be in the playoffs. So for all you Notre Dame fans out there, fuck all y'all.
I'm not giving Notre Dame any credit.
I'm not giving Notre Dame any credit either. I think they play in a weak ass. Yeah, join a fucking
join a conference. Don't complain.
If you joined the SEC, you would have been in.
I don't know there were some scheduling mishaps, and they're not going to be able to play USC for the next few years.
Oh no! Now you're only going to have 7 rivalries. Oh no!
That's one less guaranteed good team that they play. So.
I hate Notre Dame. I hate Notre Dame more than anything. No, that's not true. Who do I hate more? No, I hate Iowa more. Never mind. If I had to put down
not a problem if you go with my Missouri-Iowa combination.
Your Missouri-Iowa combination?
I got a whole thing. it's not for it's too long for this podcast. Maybe with Brad DJ Core in the middle of the summer, we can go into this whole plan.
We'll have to bring Arlie on so that he can give you his takes.
I don't care. Less states. That's the whole take here. That's the whole state. That's the whole thing.
You'll have to send me a voice memo and I'll play it for him when I'm over there tomorrow.
My dream started small, but then there was this guy on Subway Takes that really expanded my dream. I got a lot to go on now.
All right. Tulane and JMU just get absolutely demolished. However, JMU did cover.
We got to give credit to
That was fucking brutal.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was brutal. I'm covering 21 and a half.
My NFL Sunday was so good, I don't care.
I feel like the Ole Miss Tulane one was more fucking horrible because like every Ole Miss play, there were like it was like 20-yard chunk play after 20. I think they had like 5 in the first quarter.
Yeah,
you're just like,
insane.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
dude. That and let me just tell you this: Lane, yes, he is a great offensive mind, but Charlie Weiss is a dog. And when he gets back to LSU, these two ignorant asshole fucks are gonna enjoy every bit of this, and I'm gonna just fucking hate it. Actually no, I won't hate it. I will love it as well because it's like, all right, Lane, you can do it. Go win in the SEC so that when Matt Rule leaves, you can come home, baby.
Oh,
come home.
It's not gonna go backwards in the job.
Not if
taking a pay cut.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It is taking a pay cut.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'll take a pay cut after my prediction.
Anyway,
I'll say on that point. I'll still stand by my prediction of Lane Kiffin's gonna fucking fan out in 4 years. Then after that, he'll take a pay cut, as he usually does.
Fine. He can fan out.
No.
Washington fan over here.
Pulls in one championship with there.
I know the fucking Lane Kiffin story better than anybody else. He fucking burns every single place he goes to. So have fun when he burns out.
Anyway.
He's gonna win a couple national championships, and he's gonna be the best coach LSU's ever had.
His God, Nebraska's best season in like 25 years. So that's fine.
Okay.
You know what? That wasn't needed. That was a shot across the bow. That was not necessary whatsoever, and you know it, Brad.
I know it wasn't.
You know it. Anyway, do we think Group of Five should get an automatic qualifier anymore?
Yes.
No.
No.
One team.
No.
One team. There has to be
you two. Yeah, no. Hold on. Before you go on your tangent, I think they should only get one automatic qualifier, and the week before they decide, like the week before those two teams play, and whoever wins that game gets the right to go to the college football playoff.
I don't want to play in game. I don't want any of these extra steps.
I think that this year with Duke winning, there should have been a contingency plan saying, okay, there's the 5 top ranked conference championship thing. It obviously didn't work this year. And no offense to the Group of 5, no offense to the FCS, but there's clearly a talent discrepancy. And I'm sorry, we see it every single year. We even saw it with Boise State last year. Boise State was a great team. They couldn't even compete with Penn State.
It's only a discrepancy during the season. Then come into the season, they start poaching those Group of 5 players and coaches.
Yeah.
But
you're not wrong.
But I will also say
I'm wrong.
I will also say, I said this to Ryan, and Ryan's also giving me the same take back, but I said, I think the G5 schools should play each other in the first round of the playoffs. Fuck the play-in game. We're already in play-in games. You might as well just play each other, and then whoever wins the game advances, and they play the fucking number 1 team, and they fucking bounce them anyway. Who fucking cares? Because like at that point, at least we get more exciting football.
You get the first 4 teams in, they play, and they get the 12 seeds.
The first 4
guaranteed the one wins.
I was gonna say the first 4 in those play-in games are not guaranteed to be mid-majors.
No, but I'm saying
automatic qualifiers.
I'm saying for example, like let's say like in this bracket, like JMU and Tulane would play each other, and then the winner of that game plays Indiana.
Well, and guys, let's be realistic here. This year was weird because Duke decided to actually play good football in the ACC.
Yeah,
right? Let's be realistic.
Is the problem just expand the ACC?
JMU would not have gotten in, and it just would have been Tulane, and then everyone would have been fine with it. But
I was gonna say, like everybody's putting the shit on JMU. But hardly anybody's blaming the ACC for playing shit football and having an awful tiebreaker.
It's Clemson's fault.
Well, yeah, it's
all Clemson's fault.
Yeah.
Well, it's the other
Death Valley, fake Tigers.
Miami's fault.
Miami's you want to know something? Had Notre Dame just commit to a conference, the ACC, they would have won.
Yeah, and they would have won.
Don't get me wrong, that COVID year that they
played
ACC football, they won that year.
It's Notre Dame's fault. I like that, Ryan.
I also say
it's a good conference for them.
I hate the G5 schools, but I will also say I'm all for fucking Duke winning the ACC because it's fucking chaos and I think it's fun and it's what make college football college football. But I still stand on the hill that they should just play each other in this round and then just fucking get rid of 2 boring games.
Like if we're talking about the best, and no offense to the Group of 5, no offense to FCS again, you cannot say that those 2 teams, after seeing what they've done in all the other Group of 5 teams in the past, you cannot say that they belong in a top 12 format because we're seeing it year in, year out. They are getting smoked every time.
JMU technically performed better than any team Oregon played.
They still lost by almost 30, Ryan.
They put up 500 yards against Oregon.
That's fine.
But it was garbage. It was garbage.
No. Oregon still had starters in.
But I will also say, I'm not trying to dismiss it, but I also feel like watching the game, Oregon 100% took their foot off the gas.
Oh,
yeah, because
and guess what? Oregon's coach was pissed after that.
Yeah,
did you see the locker room after that game?
Yeah, I love watching him get fucking all fired up at the Washington game. I love it. Watching him, I want him to get fucking all pissy.
What's everybody's solution? Like again, there has to be a happy medium, but again,
solution you say? How about we look at the FCS?
Hell yeah!
Every conference gets an automatic qualifier. The rest of the teams are at large bids.
I don't hate it. I don't disagree with you.
No, I don't disagree with it either.
The fact that we didn't put Duke in, it was like, okay, they suck, but they didn't win the conference.
Here's the thing: if you get rid of the Group of 5, then you don't need a 12-team playoff.
Yeah.
Because you're getting rid of half the league.
Yeah.
Well, there's 16. Well, there's gonna be. Let's be real here. They're going to go to 16 teams. That's happening.
They can go to 16 if the Group of 5 is in, but the Group of 5 is not in. They should be decreasing.
Yeah, they're gonna. I think they're going to keep, regardless of what they do. Here's the thing: the playoff
won't increase the Group of 5 teams, though. I don't think.
No, they won't. They won't increase the Group of 5, but it will increase.
They'll just add more losing teams that didn't make it in.
This is the problem. The Big Ten and the SEC have how many teams? 35 as a combined conference. Like both conferences have 35 teams.
34.
One has 34. One has 18. One has 16. Like that's damn near the entire.
And that's the fault of the big teams in the conferences. That's the fault of the ADs and the presidents who agreed to have these big conferences.
Yeah.
So now you're competing against all these big schools, and you're making it less of a chance to get the playoff.
And I don't disagree with you. And but I also think that the commit. Do we think that we should let a computer pick the 12 best?
No.
Well, we're going back to the same problem. We're gonna have this. This is the problem, right? Like we complained about the computer. We want subjective people. Now we complain about the subjective people. At what point is it like you gotta choose a side?
Why can every
people you have like a Notre Dame person there, like trying to push for them? You have all these people that are like in their own interest pushing for them. You need a like non-biased, which could be impossible to find.
They're people, right? Everybody's biased. I don't care what you say. You have an opinion, and you're gonna like if you're like Nebraska, for example. Like Tom Osborne was on that first committee in 2014, and Nebraska was ranked. I guarantee you, every time he was probably being biased towards Nebraska or other Big 12, Big 10 teams.
Look at Troy Dannon. He's the current AD at Nebraska. He's part of the playoff committee.
Yeah,
he probably put Indiana, Michigan, USC, and as a Big Ten homer.
But it's not a good solution to that problem, really. At the end of the day.
But I will also say, I feel like after this weekend and after the last couple of years of college football playoffs, it's gonna change. There's no way it doesn't.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah,
but here's the thing: why can every collegiate sport, including every other division in football, get this right, but FBS can't?
Because of bowl games and bowl ties.
I just think you cut bowl games and you just do 24.
I saw somebody suggest do bowl games in the preseason. Make that the week 0 matchup.
That would be better.
Yeah, because
I don't hate that. I kind of like that. That's kind of
all the traditional homers, again, called i.e. the College Football Committee, everyone wants these bowl games and like, oh, like we got rid of the Big Ten versus the Pac-12 because the Pac-12 doesn't exist anymore. We need the Rose Bowl. We need this. We need that. The solution to the problem is, yeah, have the bowl games in some sort of preseason capacity. No more bowl games in the postseason. It is a 16 to 23 teams in the playoff, one national championship. That's it. That won't happen.
I would not be mad at that solution.
Because I want them to move the season up.
But if they really wanted to ever do that, it would have happened in the last 15 fucking years.
Yeah, but it won't.
It's never going to happen.
It'll never happen because ESPN needs programming during this basic month.
Exactly.
They don't have much besides, even though they have NBA, they have
TGL. Luke, come on now.
Did I answer your question, Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, like I think.
I agree with you. By the way,
yeah, 2014 playoff. I think
program,
bowl games should be at the beginning of the season. I think you still playing for a bowl game in the previous season. You get invited at the end. You have more time to promote, to prepare. The fans can actually go to those bowl games and because they have months to get ready.
Well, I also feel like I know we're talking about ESPN, but I also feel like that kind of works in their favor because those 2 weeks before the NFL, while we're in preseason, kind of no one gives a fuck about the NFL at that moment. We're just kind of waiting for the NFL. College football could slot into that slot perfectly and fucking fill it.
That would be.
It is like prime fantasy time though.
True, but people are gonna fucking draft anyway.
Focused as shit.
I don't draft like Labor Day, so I mean, like, it's.
But like that is like when you talk about like there's nothing going on. It's like that is what.
Oh, by the way, boys,
like fantasy as fuck. Go draft your team right now.
Boys, how's everybody doing their fantasy teams?
I just lost.
I don't have fantasy.
That was a shitty.
I don't play fantasy.
My 2 playoff teams died this week.
Good Iron Guyz fantasy fucking win.
By 1 loss.
Boys, we're playing for the ship. We're playing for the ship.
Oh, good for you.
We're playing for the ship.
Good stuff.
For the first time in like 15 years.
Definitely have to leave my house. And I'm so
good luck.
I'm keeping this bracket during the entire stream just so that people know what a good playoff bracket looks like.
When we get to the NFL, we're going to be fucking suffering.
I might just hold this the rest of the podcast.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, is that an actual fantasy trophy?
Yeah, we've had this trophy in my one league that I've been in for I don't know how long at this point.
That is.
I mean, we're finishing up our 3rd year in my league, and
there's actually names covering on here because we've had so many champions, but a very small amount of us have won this. Like,
do you guys have Brad? Do you have like a loser, like whoever gets last place? Do they have to do something stupid?
No, we've taken that away. We had it in one of my leagues with my fraternity brothers where. The last time we did it, we made someone go take the SAT.
Badass.
The problem was the guy that didn't go take the SAT like ended up on a full ride for like neurosurgery at Vanderbilt, and we were like, "This is like I feel like we just wasted this man's time. We get better things to take the SAT." We're like, "Okay, we can't." But like only a very
at least
small.
At least it's not like tattoos and stuff. There's some people at work that I work with. Like they literally like last place has to get a tattoo.
I had to do the Hot Ones challenge a couple of years ago.
So 3 years ago, the guy that got last, and he got pissed, and because of the way it worked out, so he didn't play anymore after that. He did the Waffle House 24-hour
I was about to say that's always a really memorable one.
He was pissed because and then last year the loser was supposed to do a calendar. He never did it, but he's the loser again this year. And technically, the punishment is a beer mile, but I've made the joke that he has to do 2 calendars now.
I think beer mile. It's 4 laps. You guys just set up on the corners, and you have to take pictures of him running doing the beer mile. And that should just be the whole entire calendar.
There you go.
I mean, like various states of unhappiness.
I was good. How about every
January's like
every third of the mile he has to change outfits, and that's
like adding on to that one. And that way you get like good. You just guys. Everyone surrounds the whole thing. You get good pictures at the start for January.
Brad out here fucking causing chaos for fantasy football. I love it.
Pay attention. This is how you start a fan. Honestly, boys. Honestly, we have how many? We have 5.
We just need 3 more people.
Yeah.
I'm
probably get like.
I'm in too many leagues.
I have not played fantasy since 2016.
Drop a league and join this one, Brad.
None of them I can drop. I've been 4.
If we did this,
Brad, don't be a pussy.
You could do a 5th one. You can do what we did like fucking during the pod ones one. You can give it to Brooke, and you guys are co-managers. You draft Brooke manages.
That's not a bad idea.
You draft Brooke
I mean, I don't know.
Only
I
two
don't
of
think
them
I'll be
like-
very good at it, but I'm down to try. I haven't, like I said, I haven't played in almost.
Dude,
10 years.
What
if
care
I
about
win,
is
if
three
I
times.
win, if I win this year, it will be.
Is there a
I will
trophy
talk
list?
so much shit.
The trophy's
No.
the best thing. I'm gonna tell you right now, if your fantasy league that you played in a long time doesn't have a trophy, I give more of a shit about that trophy than I do any of the money in that league.
Yeah.
And like we are protective of that trophy because I think 4 total of us have won it, and like 2 random, like or no, 6 people have won it, but most of us have won it multiple times. 2 random other people have won it, and we're like mad about it. Like I'm legitimately mad they have their names on the trophy only one time. Like all of us have our names on there multiple times. Like I'm a 3-time. I think my buddy Nick's a 4-time, and then everyone else is like 2s. And so
Yeah,
we're legit mad
I,
other names are on the trophy now. We're like, no, this is
So our league has been going on so long that it actually started off as a college football, fantasy football, and the last time I won the championship was when Derrick Henry won the Heisman.
Wow.
He ran for like 250 yards against Auburn in that one.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that
The-
league.
Yeah, that was in high school.
Dude, the last time
It was
I
great.
played
Yeah.
fantasy was the year Alvin Kamara on Christmas went for like 6 touchdowns and I was fucking playing.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I wanted to fucking jump off a cliff.
Yeah. Speaking of fantasy football, NFL week 16, our teams, I guess we'll just take the Band-Aid off again. Why don't we can we since we're just talking about the Chiefs, can we also talk about that game? Wouldn't that make the most sense?
That'd probably just move it down there. Even though I did include the Bears with it, so I thought I would rip it off
Should
fucking
the,
first and
should
get
the
into the
Kansas City
games.
Chiefs just like quit football for the season, or like I feel like you guys?
I don't know.
Break at this.
I don't
point,
know. I don't know. But yesterday's news was the Chiefs are relocating to Kansas in 2031. And the Bears are also considering a move to northern Indiana, which makes 0 sense because, like, why would you want to move? Like, I get Kansas City's like thing. They're gonna basically get paid to build a stadium,
But also
and they
getting
don't
rid
have
of
to,
Arrowhead is such a fucking weird ass choice.
It's
so weird.
so
It is.
strange, so strange.
It's such a prestigious stadium.
It's an iconic stadium,
I
and
honestly-
the fact that they're going to get rid of it is fucking stupid.
I honestly thought like whatever happens in the next 10 years, I thought Lambeau Field and Arrowhead were gonna be the 2 fucking landmarks that would stay
Yeah.
for the longest time.
It's so
No,
weird.
because the Chiefs want to hold a Super Bowl. They want to host a Super Bowl.
Preaching the choir about like Washington in our stadium.
Well, I feel like that's why, like, so the Chicago Bears, whether they move to Arlington Heights or in Indiana, all these teams are building indoor stadiums because these colder areas they want
And
to
that's
host
just
Super
not the
Bowls,
vibe.
and that's the only way.
That's not the vibe of the Bears, and that's not the vibe of
It's
the
It's
Chiefs.
not, and I don't want to end up like the Vikings, like, oh, we have this advantage of this cold weather. Oh, let's play in a dome.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me, especially for Chicago. Well, for both teams, they've been rooted in those areas for years. Bears even longer than the Chiefs.
Over 100 years.
Over 100 years, and you're willing to change that because you're not going to get a tax
Freaking
write-off.
Kevin Warren, man. Kevin Warren. Thanks.
We want to get
Word.
the fuck out of Landover. Like no one wants to be in Landover. Landover sucks.
I mean,
Nothing in Landover.
Brad,
Like, they want to go back to DC. It makes so much sense.
I gotta say, yeah, haven't the Commanders been
Yes.
talking about it going to DC for like the last 2 seasons now? Like that's like
We're
been
going. We're going.
Yeah.
They passed everything. It's going to be an RFK. RFK.
You guys are Landover,
We're
Maryland?
Landover now, which is like
Okay.
people not familiar with Landover. It's like 20 minutes outside of DC. It's in like it's like office parks, right? Like you
That
drive
makes
in
that
Landover,
makes
it's like-
sense though.
It's a disaster.
actually-
Too. Like FedEx is terrible. They did a lot of it. I went this year for the first time. The last game I went to before this year was Ron Rivera was a coach of the game, not of Washington, and RG3 was a quarterback at the game. I had not been in that one.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that stadium is awful.
No,
That
that
stadium
is
is
terrible.
so bad. It's like
But-
me and my dad did not want to go there. Like it's not a good stadium. It's a 2-lane fucking road, like in and out. Terrible disaster. Bathrooms were always jacked up, and they've at least dumped a ton of money into making that stadium better in like a temporary like time frame. Like lines were super short, bathrooms were a lot cleaner and better. Like everything was massively improved
I mean,
just the past couple of years.
I
Ever
was-
since that pipe fell and dumped unknown liquid on people.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They've made a lot of improvements under Josh Harris, but like no one wanted to be in Landover, and like DC Metro, our metro system is really good. I think it's one of the better metros around. It's super easy to navigate, and there is a metro stop 2 miles away. There is a metro stop like at RFK,
which is very convenient, especially for people that are coming from out of the.
It's so easy. It makes so much sense, but for Chicago and Kansas City, it makes no sense to leave.
I don't. That's the thing I don't understand about Chicago. Like, go out to Arlington Heights, go to one of the suburbs. It's all connected by the L train. You can literally hop on the train and go to any suburb you want in 30 to 40 minutes. Like, it makes no sense.
You're doing what Washington did, which was like move the team to Landover, which everyone hated. Like, it's like we're doing the opposite. We're bringing it back. That's why I brought it up. I was like, you guys are now doing what Washington did in.
I don't understand it.
That was nice, and it sucks.
I mean, okay, hot take time. I think it's fucking stupid that like a lot of these ownerships are like fully relying on their states to pay for the stadium. You guys are fucking billionaires. Just fucking build the stadium yourself, you fuckers.
Bill Simmons take from his TV show, you're a billionaire, pay for your own fucking stadium.
Well, like what the Rams did?
Yes, the Rams fully own their stadium.
Yeah.
It's
y'all can afford it.
Yeah.
Y'all are being greedy motherfuckers.
Honestly, it would be so funny. But if Kansas fell through, why wouldn't just stay where you're at? Just stay honestly, the people that you can be the most mad at is the Jackson County Board of Regents.
Oh no, they did fucking understand this is the power move.
They fumbled the entire fucking back. And the fact that the sales tax, which I understand, that's gonna be part of the thing. The Hunt family didn't want to pay for the new stadium, and the only way that they weren't going to pay for the new stadium was if they moved it to Kansas, because Kansas wants that revenue. Kansas looks at that and they say, all right, this is worth it. It'll suck that we are paying 70% of this, but the benefits of it outweigh the concerns that they have right now.
I mean, that was
they do.
The DC stadium.
I don't.
DC, Virginia, Maryland, and Maryland was fighting.
I mean,
Kansas City, Kansas is willing to do this because they know if they make a big enough stadium, and the Chiefs make a good comeback here and are able to get back to where they were even 2 years ago, and they have a chance to hold a Super Bowl. That's huge for that state.
But I will also say, I know this is not the same situation as the Rams moving from St. Louis to LA, but do you feel like this will have a fucking ripple effect in the Chiefs' kingdom themselves because they're gonna be fucking pissed that their team is leaving across the state border? I know it's only 20 minutes, but it's still I
don't think the state border is not the problem. It's leaving Arrowhead's the problem.
Yeah.
No, it's leaving Arrowhead. That's the problem. I think that's got a lot of people upset. Well, if you ask my brother-in-law is just he hates Kansas in general.
Yeah,
because he's from Missouri, so they have that border rivalry, and it gets kind of a little toxic when it comes to that rivalry. They get that rivalry in basketball, football is not nice at all.
I feel like it's to put the two teams together, the Chiefs have a lot of that area and the Midwest in general as far as fan base goes. Chicago, the thing I don't understand with it is, why would you move from such a huge
100%
city? The city of Chicago is such a big market. Even if you move outside of the inner city, that's fine. The parking for Soldier Field is awful. Trying to get around that area is terrible on Michigan Avenue. But just go to one of the suburbs and you get to keep all your great fans, right?
100%.
I don't get it. Why Gary, Indiana? That's so fucking random. I hate it.
I will also say, like you already said, fucking Chicago, amazing sports fans. I'll say that's a complete outsider. I fucking love Chicago sports fans. They're fucking very 100%. Passionate. They're fucking very rowdy. They're very loud. It's why would you want to move away from that fucking crowd?
Literally, what you're seeing is what happened in Washington. Soldier Field is, I looked it up, 31 minutes from Gary, Indiana. That's pretty much close to the distance that Washington moved from Landover. It sucks.
Yeah.
No one likes it. Everyone fucking hated it. It was a bad decision.
Okay, hot take. Why the fuck don't you just renovate fucking Soldier Field?
Exactly.
Why the fuck? Why wouldn't you play
If you
one
guys want
year?
to, you want to talk about historic
Here.
stuff too.
Here's the way that you get through this, right? You let the Bears play in the new Northwestern Stadium. All of their home games play in the new Northwestern Stadium while they renovate Soldier Field. There's no way they have thought of this.
You do kind of what you did for
Minnesota
Mets,
did
it. You do what you did for the Mets and the Yankees, which was you kept the old one and you just built the new one like across the street.
Well, I mean, like
Minnesota,
dude, the Vikings did it for 2 seasons.
Yeah, like you can go buy land across the street.
I mean, I also biased Bucks fan here. That's what they did with Ray J, as well.
Yeah,
and they turned. I think they turned the old stadium into like a fucking like festival district in Tampa where you can go like see like musical artists and that kind of stuff and parties.
Where the Mets play in Citi Field, the parking lot adjacent to it, you can go to the old home plate of Citi Field. They just like marked it where home plate's at in old like.
Yeah, they did that with Rosenblatt. They did that with Rosenblatt.
Just do the same thing in Soldier Field. Be like, hey, this new parking lot is it, but like these parking spots, pay a premium for them, are the old Bears end zone for like most home games or whatever. Like,
I just know that Bears fans are going to be pissed that Soldier Field won't be there anymore because Soldier Field, if you want to talk about historic, I mean, it is one of the older stadiums.
That's why
but you just like move it across the street and make it like a parking lot, and it's everyone probably comes out like on top, right?
No. We're literally talking about this. The Bills are literally almost done with their.
I mean, I will say
they did the same thing.
They are the way the Bills handled that was genius. I feel like they embrace everything that they did.
I saw the hole.
Yeah,
right there.
You mean the sacrificial pit?
Yeah, the sacrificial pit. Buffalo, Wild Town. Don't go there.
Yeah, Buffalo is.
Don't go there. Don't go there at all.
Crazy.
Coldest place I've ever been in my life.
I understand why they're moving. It really, really kind of sucks for the Missouri fans of the Chiefs because they've been getting
dicked over by the NFL.
They've been it's tough. It's a tough look. But all right, let's get into the games. Eagles fly past as injuries continue to pile up for the commies. Brad,
ugly game, but like it is what it is. Defense played a little bit better at the beginning, and then it just kind of fell apart once.
You guys fought though. I mean,
fought hard.
It's a great fight.
My biggest concern right now is like, do they have to fire Dan Quinn for how bad the season is? Because I don't dislike Dan Quinn. Like, there's a lot of other problems that happened. That might be a thing, but I don't think they are.
It's just injuries.
I think that's too.
I think
it's too early. It's a lot of things that are not going your way. I think you stick with him. If he has another bad year, then sure, give the green light. You can't get rid of him. He made
Jaden Daniels.
Game
Jaden Daniels and a couple other things go well. It's like a 500 season.
Bobby Wagner is having an All-Pro season, and he's like 30. Almost 36 years old.
I don't get it. No,
but seriously though, why is this a question? Like you made the NFC Championship game last year. If Jaden Daniels doesn't get hurt, your whole season probably changes.
Like, they draft our defense played terrible last year, but the turnover luck was great. And like Mikey Sanders was such a stud for us last year and has been terrible. Like all these like weird second year regressions from like not more than Jaden, like everybody has just been very odd. It 100%. Happens. But like a lot of the stuff coming out of the locker room, a lot of local beat guys are like, we've seen bad teams at this point of the year. That's not what this locker room looks like. The guys are still like, we get it.
They gotta
things went bad, but like
they gotta give Dan Quinn another year. And I
really like DQ.
He's
made some dumb decisions. Honestly, I think the biggest problem is he hasn't. And there's a lot of people online yelling about.
I think he should take over the defensive coordinator.
At least y'all have a defensive coordinator. I can't say about fucking Todd Bowles over here.
We had a terrorist for most of the year, as I talked about last week.
Yeah.
Now we have a real one. But like even then, like he's made. I don't know what the biggest really difference with Dan Quinn this year that I saw, and defensively not having Jaden Daniels changes this formula. We went for it like every fourth down last year. We were just like money, go, and. No, Jaden Daniels obviously changes that formula, but like he was not nearly as aggressive. He's punted a lot more from midfield. Like it sucks. I get it. It's probably.
But is that more Dan Quinn or is it Cliff Kingsbury already starting to?
I think
doubt
it's more
himself?
Jaden than anything. Like no Jaden changes that formula, and I felt the same way when we don't go for it. I'm like, man, last year you have Jaden, you probably just go for it because like Jaden's a fucking musician. Like he just does shit that doesn't make sense. It like for normal football players to do, Yet Marcus Mariota does not do that. Like, so you kind of just like 4th and 2.
That's kind of how I feel like with Caleb Williams, right? Like same scenario, right? Like he just figures out a way to pull something out of his ass, right?
He does it. Like, and so I don't hate it. Like it's a bad season. Everything broke down. This defense was like bad last year, but smoke and mirror their way through with like turnovers. I mean, the Detroit game might be a perfect example of it, where we won that game because our defense was ass, but they turned over golf twice and like got lucky. Like that's how this defense kept us in games, but it was on Jaden's back. They need to draft defensive players. That's it.
I will say, like, as long as you guys retool the defense and you keep Cliff, I don't think there should be any issues. And like, I don't think y'all should be hitting the panic button on fucking Dan Quinn. Like, unless like something drastic happens, where like Cliff goes and leaves for another team, and y'all are stuck with a new coordinator.
I talked about like my feelings of Cliff, that I'm not like Cliff's the best. I think Cliff's really, really solid.
This is
average.
This is the thing, though. This is also why you can't fire Dan Quinn. The impact he made on the defense since he took over the play calling is just so evident.
Huge. The amount of blitzes this team runs now compared to I don't think we blitzed with Joe Witt for like 8 weeks. And we blitz. There's disguises. It's a lot better run. We have our moment. It's now a talent thing, but he's also taking over defense.
But
talent.
Yeah, again, I don't understand.
No edge rushers. Like, it's bad.
I will never understand why y'all like never let Dan Quinn be the fucking defensive play caller. Like, that was what you hired him for.
It was his own decision. That was like the weirdest part of it, and everyone laughed.
Maybe he just wanted to be a CEO for once.
I think a lot of it comes down to how he ran the defense in Atlanta when he was there. Yeah. And it was like, he did this whole thing. What really sold me on Dan Quinn was after he got fired from Atlanta, before he got hired in Dallas, I think right after, he got a outside group of like consultants to come in and analyze everything he did in Atlanta. And they were like, he was like, I want an unbiased analysis of like where I fucked up, where I did well, what could I improve on the next time I got a head coaching job. And why he got hired by Washington is because he brought that like whole report to them. It was like, I didn't have enough control here, but I had too much control here. I want to change this, and this. He came with like a whole plan of like to fix his problems.
Which is,
I think the DC part was part of it. He's like, I concentrated too much on the defense. I didn't concentrate enough on the offense to stop Kyle Shanahan from being a psychopath in the Super Bowl. Like, he did like all this whole analysis of his own thing. It was like, hey, this is what I want to change. And that's, I think, really honestly, from everything that was, Ben Johnson was the number one choice for this team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they interviewed Dan Quinn early, and everyone was like, what the fuck, we interviewed Dan Quinn? And then everything out of our beat guys was like, Dan Quinn's interview was like unbelievable. Dude came in like so prepared, had all this plan laid out, was like, this is how I'll change from the last time, was like so introspective of like everything I did in the past. Here are the good, here's the bad, here's what I can change, here's what I need to like be successful, and like laid out a whole plan. They were like, oh, this is our guy. Like, this is the guy.
You know, that's kind of funny because I feel like Andy also kind of had that.
I think it's the same, a very similar like mindset of like Andy going to Kansas City. Like, he knew what he screwed up in Philadelphia and went to fix it. So I think I don't think it's on Dan Quinn. I don't even think it's that much on Adam Peters. This defense was not good, and Ron Rivera fucked this team being the like pseudo GM for so long.
Well, I will throw this out here as a scenario. I mean, after this fucking game, we'll get to it in a second. What if y'all hire Todd Bowles, former Washington player?
Perfect.
He's a coordinator for life.
I think he's a perfect hire for this defense.
Dan Quinn can go fuck off and become a CEO again. And he doesn't have to worry about the defense. And I mean, all you have to worry about with fucking Todd Bowles is just him blitzing too much and fucking doing stupid coverages. We'll get to that in a second.
It's better than blitzing nothing. It's better than never blitzing.
No, 100%.
And like, I don't want to spend too much time on a crappy, terrible football team. The only thing I will leave off with is that the biggest concern when you have a rookie quarterback is the offensive line. As long as they re-sign Laramie Tunsil, this O-line, Connerly, the rookie, has played fantastic.
They have played well.
You can see like the difference like week in and week out with that guy, where like the first couple weeks you're like, I don't know if Connerly's got it, but he's so athletic that he might, if he figures out how to be like a good tackle, this dude might have it, and he has it. The whole line is good. Yadish, Cosme, Allegretti, Larry Tunsil's I think you monster. I think that O-line is so good. And like,
I think you guys just need to draft defense this year.
It's defense. It's all defense.
Just draft defense. Get young, get talented in the first couple of rounds, and just trust the defensive process, because you know that Dan Quinn is going to get those guys coached up for sure.
Dorrance Armstrong, I think, is like maybe the most underrated player in this league, and he got hurt this year. But Dorrance Armstrong is a monster. That guy is a really good defensive end that sets the edge very well and plays the run well, which not a lot of ends do. you need one end on the other side, and that's it. And like I feel like that defense changes.
Well, you also need to replace for Bobby because Bobby's probably going to retire after this year.
You know, I've talked about not thinking Bobby Wagner's a very good football player anymore. I still don't think he's a very good football player anymore. He's a little slow, a lot slow, really slow. Might need a walker. Jordan McGee is the guy on this team that this defense, that like the coaching staff loves Jordan McGee. He got hurt all last year. He's a rookie. He's out of Temple.
Yes.
Jordan McGee played at the guy that like he's flashed a couple times past week. He's got some potential, and I think they'll probably have to get some sort of free agent linebacker to kind of not have Jordan McGee calling plays on the defense. That's Bobby Wagner's. The thing Bobby Wagner does so well for this team right now is call plays.
He dissects offense.
He dissects offense so well, and that's like the biggest. Like what Bobby Wagner does at an all-pro level is be the quarterback on the defense. His athleticism's not there, but you can still see him pointing. Like he is moving people around, and like the amount of times he has saved this defense is huge.
It's like Nick Bolton for it's like him. It's like Nick Bolton for the Chiefs.
Yeah. Can beat a middle linebacker. God, yeah, it's crazy. Nick Bolton, fantastic linebacker. Loved him out of the draft. If only we could have drafted him in the first. Oh, we had to take Jamin Davis. That's right. I forgot Ron Rivera really liked Jamin Davis because he was a military brat. Yeah, that was really dumb. That was a great one. Jamin Davis is on like his 5th team, and I think he got cut like 2 weeks ago.
Jesus Christ!
That sucks. Terrible garbage. So that's what really set this team behind. But next year, we're looking for next year. It's just one edge, and there's a lot. I think edge is actually maybe the only above average position in this draft. The rest of the draft is like really weird. But edge has some talent.
Fuck.
Anyway, that was a good conversation about the commies. Now to the Bears, which are very honestly, they're fun to watch. They're just a fun.
So much.
It is so fun to watch. It's how I will ask this, George. How does it feel to have a competent quarterback for once?
It feels very foreign,
nice, isn't it?
Especially someone that is so clutch. It's insane. The Iceman, right? Like, it's insane, dude. I will say this game does have a little bit of asterisk. We did knock Jordan Love out of the game, and that definitely helped.
Oh, that's
you playing the game. There's no asterisks there.
I will also
no. There's no fucking
I think there's an asterisk. I think there's a little bit of an asterisk because they also are playing against okay. Fucking Luke, Luke, shut the fuck up. Let me make my argument. Shut the fuck up. So they were down 9 points against a lot of the Packers. Like they're like Micah Parsons wasn't there. Fucking like a lot of their team that was been carrying the Packers this last year is not there. And then it's also the Jordan NFL. Love hit was pretty fucking nasty.
It's still the NFL.
Hey, guess what, Luke? Guess what? You shouldn't be trailing 9 points in the fourth quarter and have to rely on an onside kick to come back in the game. Again, fucking amazing game. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying they should have won this game single-handedly and impressively.
As a Bears fan, this is why there's one moment I will point to why it's an asterisk and why a starting quarterback wouldn't make this mistake. Malik Willis just dropped the ball in the overtime. If Jordan Love's in that game, I don't think
I will also say Malik Willis in overtime, people forget he was hurt and they had no emergency quarterback, so they had to run out Malik Willis no matter what. It was like the Eagles game in the NFC Championship. They had no fucking choice.
Well, the fact that he threw a nice ball to get them into overtime. That throw to Romeo Dobbs was
and then he got fucking knocked really fucking hard and injured his wrist.
I will also say the thing that's very exciting as a Bears fan is not only the way that we've won these games, but just it makes me feel like kind of like Nebraska too. Just like when you see the resiliency, right, where they're not giving up on games anymore. Like especially the previous head coach, those teams would just give up. Like Ben Johnson has these guys they are gamers.
They're dialed in. And he's really using that offense at its peak, right? They're not the greatest offense, but they can sure run the hell out of the ball. And that's what you need to win games is you need a solid run game. And Swift and Among Guy are a good 1-2.
And everyone forgets we have if we're healthy. Can you imagine how that game would have turned out if we had Rome and we had Luther Burden?
Yeah,
but I also feel like
guys that you can't.
again, I do love the Bears in this one, George. But I'm also not trying to be mean. But Packers fans can also be playing the coulda, shoulda, woulda. Like, what if we had Micah Parsons? What if we had this? What if we had that? They could also be playing the same game.
But it's the NFL. Like, I could say, oh well, if we had Patrick Mahomes and we had everybody else healthy, maybe we could have won the Super Bowl this year. Like, every team can say that. Like, it's
no,
the
you
NFL,
guys couldn't say that.
Y'all would have been cooked anyway.
Yeah, we were.
It's not like Brady in 2008 where he got injured in the first play and they could play what if.
You guys are a bad football team this year. There's something else wrong.
All right. We'll get to my team in a fucking second, Brad. Dog on your fucking team, you asshole.
I don't think you should talk about your team. I think I should be able to talk about the Titans.
I think the Bears fandom, including myself, we actually have something to look forward to in December and January for the first time in a very long time. And it's not like 2018 where Mitch Trubisky is getting, carried by the defense. Like, it is, and we have a good football team. I think we could possibly win a playoff game, so I'm very excited.
I will also say, last thing I'll say on this game, can we fucking talk about the Caleb Williams overtime throw to actually seal the game? Holy fucking shit!
He made that throw ever again.
Dart.
Like,
Iceman, dude.
Yeah.
Iceman.
52-yard pass over 2 defenders, and it perfectly just lands in his arms, and he just fucking...
With uncalled defensive pass interference as well.
That was a very good play by DJ Moore, and that's why you pay him. That's why you gave them a first-round draft pick for him.
Yeah.
There you go.
NFC South incompetence.
All right. Anyway, Chiefs can't catch a break against the Titans.
Dude, it's so insane. Gardner Minshew
almost tears his ACL. They avoided it.
Goes on a run.
I will also say, I tried to look up the exact play he got injured. Dude, they fucking hid that shit so well. Like, there was only like one little thing on red zone where he was limping off, and people were like, dude, how the fuck? I couldn't see when he got hurt. I was trying to fucking find the play.
It was the second play. It was the second play of the game.
He ran the ball.
Play of the game. He ran the ball. He was scrambling out, took a step, and just.
I'd like to take my beautiful victory lap here before Luke talks. I fucking told you all. All I said was this is the world's easiest dog bet ever, because they've played 60 straight important games and now they're playing an unimportant game. There was no way ever in hell.
Well, also, Brad, I mean, you get your victory lap.
You were with me, Harris. You were with me on this one. It was so obvious you guys were going to lose this game, and you got your ass kicked. And obviously, Gardner Minshew goes down. It is what it is. But God, this was such an easy handicap. Like, this was the definition of, like, there was no way you were winning this game in a million years.
It's not good because we gave up like almost 300 yards of offense to one of the worst teams. One of the worst teams, if not the worst team.
Name me 3 players on the Titans defense besides Jefferson.
No, I can't.
Exactly.
I can't.
They're bad.
It's bad. And we also had our third string quarterback who actually stat-wise didn't play bad. He was 11 for 16. Had 153 yards, had not thrown like a single pass in the NFL. That really mattered. So in my opinion, let's just roll out that guy. Fuck it.
Who cares? The season is lost at this point.
Right now, we are playing for a top 5, top 10 fucking pick right now. And honestly, that's fine with me. Get me
Olodecki again, or whatever his name is.
Get me an offensive lineman, hopefully one from Utah that's really good, and call it a fucking day. I don't care. I don't even think I watched the second half. I'm being honest here. We did Christmas with my in-laws. I checked it once or twice after Minshew went down. I was like, you know what?
You don't need to.
That's really bad football, and I just don't want to waste my time watching bad football.
With Josh Johnson,
which might sound bad as a Chiefs fan, but like it.
Who fucking cares? Y'all are eliminated.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, anyone that's like getting mad at you for that shit, who cares?
Yeah, Josh Johnson came in the game, and I was like, I should probably unload the dishwasher right now.
Yeah.
Started doing that, and I was like, hey, I should put on some laundry.
Yeah,
I'll turn the game up loud so I hear it. Like,
no, they're gonna get curb stomped on Christmas. They're gonna get fucking curbs.
You know, it's so funny. I thought was hilarious about the intros. So you remember back when the Patriots didn't have anyone? They're like, oh, and the Patriots and Bill Belichick are taking on blah blah, and now it's Bo Nix and the Broncos takes on Travis Kelce.
No, I was laughing. I feel so bad for this, Luke, but after the fucking when Mahomes tore his ACL, the next commercial was Thursday Night Football, Mahomes versus Knicks. I'm like, not anymore.
No.
Yeah.
So
take it back.
Projected what? Top 10 pick this year?
Dude, I mean, honestly, if we're talking about reloading, I know Mahomes got hurt, and this is terrible for the brand, and it's also it makes you wonder, like, okay, is Mahomes going to be still the dynamic player, all that? But this is probably the best scenario for you guys as far as reloading.
100%, because now you look at contracts and you say, hey, do we really need this guy?
Need to get younger.
Or can we draft younger, like Veach has done in the past? Veach has done really, really well on the defensive side. He's gotten Trent McDuffie. He drafted L'Jarius Sneed. He drafted Nick Bolton. He's drafted, like, some of the offensive guys haven't hit, right? Like Xavier Worthy has been okay, but he hasn't played around the entire group all year, including Pat, like for an entire season yet. So it's like you don't really see that offense move the way it should because it's not whole. And
I also feel like that's the play calling though too. Let's
get rid of fucking Nagy. If he's not gone by the end of week 18,
if you guys had a competent offensive play caller, I feel like this season would have been a lot different.
I mean, I will also say, Luke, going back to the reload scenario,
get rid of Jawan Taylor.
This is also your best case scenario because y'all are actually going to get exposed with Matt Nagy, and people are actually going to fucking actually see the problems now because Mahomes isn't there to save his job.
Yeah, no shit. Fuck face. Anyway. All right. Harris, go. I'm done talking about this.
Yeah, so Bryce Young continues to reap as the Buccaneer slide continues. And all I have to say for the game mostly, I have two things to show. Really. First one is...
and there's Ryan.
First one...
Just all for the NFC South.
First one is this.
Beautiful.
I fucking cannot with this team. And then the second one I have to show, it's another Todd Bowles thing. It's not a meme. It's more of an actual... Welcome to, I like to call this football one-on-one. All right, as a head coach, in a game-time situation...
Oh, God. Here we go.
If you see this type, look at the clock, look at the coverage, look at everything, look at the down.
Okay, well, I can't see
I know, I'm pulling it up. What would you
Hurry
do?
Up.
What would you do? Second down and 3 with 12 seconds left. And
Why
you know
are there
they're going to be
guys? So, okay, all right. So they're matching. So they're obviously. So it's very off man, obviously. Wait, or is that? Did they end up running zone?
They ran up zone. They ran zone.
Cover.
What?
3. Yeah, if I'm him, I'm manning those guys up.
And also, here's the other thing. Where are they going to mostly attack on the field? Because of
an out route.
I'm gonna say that real open spot by the 20-yard line.
No,
100%.
So
this is what I would do, Harris. Hold on.
Yeah.
So if I'm an offensive play caller, can you move your mouse? Like we're doing actual, like I'm being Tony Romo right now. Please, can you move your mouse? Move. Okay, go up. Okay, so starting from the top, from the right. Okay, put him on a 10-yard in.
In right, okay.
Move him. Do a 5. The second receiver would do like a 5-yard out.
Okay.
Because it brings the safety up, so you can either dump it off to the outside receiver or the inside. The tight end, the Z probably have him run on a. You could have him go on a flat route here, which would probably be open. But honestly, at this point, I'd run it to that side.
All right. Here's what actually happened. So obviously what we're talking about here is you're going to either attack the outside or you're going to the end zone. There's no in between. They're out of timeouts. It's 2nd down and 3. You want to guess what happened on this play?
Scored a touchdown.
They scored a touchdown with Trent McMillan against Jacob Parrish right here. Look at the fucking gap and coverage. He ran straight up
you're gonna
into
get
the end zone.
Yeah. You're
It's
gonna
one-on-one.
Yeah, if you want to talk about getting a head coach fired, that's your fucking play right there. The defensive-minded guru, how do you fumble that? They're out of timeouts. They have no choice to go outside or end zone. There's only 2 choices.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and even with my scenario, if you throw the 5-yard out, they have to get out of bounds. You just got to make sure that they stay in bounds.
Right.
Like,
And then
that's why I would have manned up, so that you're forcing them to either go to the end zone or you make them go short, because you have to have, and I think this makes a lot of sense to me, Harriet. I don't think he has a lot of faith in his secondary.
No, which doesn't make any sense, because I think Jacob Parrish, even if you exclude that play, was the one carrying the secondary of that game. Benjamin Morris was getting cooked. Jamel Dean was getting cooked. Winfield was playing okay, but he was still getting cooked a lot. It's like, and Tyke Smith was obviously being Tyke Smith and being a fucking underrated dog in that defense. But Jacob Parrish was the one doing his job that game. Now let's go to the offensive side of the ball. And also, fire Josh Grizzard, because actually, what the fuck was that game plan? So I get the Carolina defense is injured to hell and back, but you have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Jalen McMillan, Emeka Ibuka, Tez Johnson. You have all your fucking weapons. How about, here's an idea. Maybe don't run it 30 times. In the second, like on the final drive, when they got the field goal, they ran it 11 times and passed it twice. Twice.
Sounds like a problem, buddy.
I mean,
sounds really.
I mean,
really
here's my
big.
fucking idea.
No.
Yeah, I've been there.
He's just the Vince Vaughn. We gotta get our guys. We gotta get ourselves together.
Well,
You're the problem. You're a real problem.
Well, here's my fucking idea. I get that Bucky Irving went off twice against the Panthers, and running the game was primarily how they won the games. However, Baker Mayfield clearly has a fucking bone to pick with his Panthers team. Put the ball in his fucking hands and let him fucking be the killer. He wanted to be the fucking killer so badly. Let him be the fucking killer.
Harris, what's happened with Baker?
Josh Grizzard is what's happening with Baker.
Is it just Josh Grizzard, or there's something else? Because I love Baker. Baker's maybe like my favorite non-Washington NFL player. Like, I love watching Baker.
He's fun to watch.
He's so fun. He's
not a fucking prick either.
Yeah, he's got like the perfect cocky confidence for an NFL quarterback. Like, I want that in my quarterback.
Well, like I will say it's.
But this is like weird. Like, he just like died like halfway through the season. I don't understand.
So like I will go. Okay, I'll take it back to, because everyone's been asking the questions of like what the fuck happened in week 1 through 7 to happen here. So I think Baker was playing out of his mind and kind of lifting the problems of Josh Grizzard, because people weren't really adapting to what he was doing yet. And he was fully healthy, and I think what he was doing was just unsustainable, and I don't think he could have kept it up the entire season. And then you add on the fact that I forget, he had an injury in San Francisco. I forget, they didn't say what it was. They kind of fucking threw it under the rug and acted like it didn't happen.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
like where it got weird, right? Like,
yeah,
that was kind of weird.
And then the second injury, obviously the one that got public, was he injured his non-throwing shoulder, the same non-shouldering throw that he threw out in fucking Cleveland in 2021. And that's what has really fucking killed him, is him being in a compression sleeve. And then Josh Grizzard, that's the other thing I'm mad at. I'm going to go back to the offensive play calling, is I don't know why he's trying to shift Tampa because I feel like since 2019, Tampa's main specialty is we're a vertical offense. We fucking attack you downfield with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. We fucking kill you that way. And he's changed this into like,
is great at getting space deep downfield.
Yeah.
Like every one of them. That's like their specialty.
And then now he's changed this into like a fucking horizontal offense where we're doing RPOs and we're like getting screen passes. I don't know. It's like, I swear our offense is like inside run, screen pass to the right, inside run, screen pass to the left. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? So it's, again, I will also add another thing I'm going to add, because this is relevant for the next couple weeks. Do y'all realize that Tampa could lose to Miami this week and still win the NFC South? We could go 8-9
a lot of like
on
weird
the
stuff with your game, like too,
it's
like
just
it
such
could
a
also
bad
feel like
division,
elimination
dude.
game practically. At
Jesus Christ!
No, because it can, because if Carolina beats Seattle and we lose to Miami, it's over. But if what happens, which I think is going to happen, is we beat Miami and Carolina loses to Seattle, it's week 18 is the decider. And I honestly, I'm not going to root against my team, but I want them to fucking lose that game, because
I want the Saints to go marching.
Well, no.
Do you know that we are?
I mean, honestly, send the Saints into the playoffs at this point. We will fucking
depending on how these next couple weeks go, the Saints could.
No,
be
let's
the
get
only
to it
team
now.
in the
Let's get to
NFC
it now.
South without the Saints.
Ryan's talking. Come on, let's just.
The Saints have the opportunity to be the only team with 4 wins in the division. How does that make you feel?
I mean, the meme I sent you earlier is so accurate. Like, I love how the entirety of the NFC South, like Atlanta, Tampa, and Carolina, fucking hate the Saints with like a burning passion. And then you have the Saints right here. They're just like, look at Tyler Shook. Look at him stood on these pitches.
We have a quarterback. We have a kicker.
Fuck around and find out team. Like, that's what you guys are playing around.
I don't mind New Orleans right now, but like if they start becoming good again, I'm gonna fucking go back to my roots.
Speaking of Shook, I just want to go back to our very first episode of the year. And I remember, Ryan, you were like, "Oh, Rattler, he's an okay court. He's good. He's all right."
I mean, he was an all right. I mean, he's not nothing special, but like.
But it's very obvious that Tyler Shook is.
Oh yeah, he's still yeah.
He's got more juice than I thought he would have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Same.
very impressed by him.
Same. He has had a really good year, and I think it's. Thank you, Chris
I-
Olave, for scoring almost 25 straight points.
Not
for
trying
me,
to make
so
this
that
about
was
the
great,
Bucs, but I kind of am. Wow, crazy concept. When you have an offensive-minded head coach that's going to support your quarterback, crazy shit happens.
Defensively, though, like I feel like Kellen Moore hasn't been on his game as much as he could have been with his team.
I think that
roster. Maybe Ryan has a better view than
fucking Mickey Loomis is what happened.
I feel like Kellen Moore could be doing more. I feel like he has more in his bag than what he's doing now.
I think he has it. He just doesn't have the personnel that he wants to run the offense that he wants.
I think that's the key.
I think that's the big. I think that's the biggest thing, is that he is inheriting a not great team. Like, let's just be honest, Ryan. Like, it's not a great. It's not a great team. But I think once he's able to draft the guys that he wants and put the guys that he wants and hit in those spots, I think it's going to be a great match made in heaven. To be honest,
outside of draft picks, they also got to get fucking positive in the cap space because they have not been. They've always been negative in the cap for the last 5 years. Once you be positive, you'll be fine.
I know Ryan's not going to like this, but get rid of Kamara. He's aging. He's holding up a lot of the cap.
It's time.
Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Draft a good running back.
Get rid of Cam Jordan as well.
Fuck, just get. Well, Cam Jordan's probably going to retire, so it's like.
I mean, they're going to have to eat, but they're going to eat that cap. So you might as well just have to cut it. You might as well just cut him, and if he retires, he retires.
Taysom Hill's probably retiring this season if he hasn't already announced.
You all might as well after this cut him too, and then he retires. He retires.
Yeah, they're making a big deal about Taysom Hill after this game. I'm like, oh, he must be retiring then. If he, I don't know if he said it or not.
Not trying to be mean.
I remember Taysom Hill throwing a fucking Hail Mary against Nebraska.
No, I was gonna say, do you all remember? Not trying to be. This is. I mean, this is a dig on the Saints and more on Sean Payton than the actual Saints. Remember when Sean Payton was talking about how Taysom Hill is gonna be the next Steve Young?
Yeah.
When he had Drew Brees, he was like, "This is like Joe Montana and Steve Young." I'm like, is it really? I don't fucking think it is.
He never ended up being that, but he was still extremely important to the Saints.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
He was just completely different than what people expected. And I think the game against the Jets showed exactly what he has been.
I wish we had
that was a really good performance
of him in the NFL. Like, I feel like there's just not enough guys. Like, the only one I can think of is kind of like early Patrick Ricard for the Ravens, where he was playing like DT and fullback, and then like weird swing running back positions.
Oh, what about Don Terry Poe?
Poe, kind of the same. Like, but he was like really just.
He was just like short.
Like Patrick Ricard could like catch a 30-yard pass, he would be shocked, and then also like get a sack in the same game. Like the Taysom Hill feels only offense only, like the same thing that like I never know.
But I also
the ball. I'm like, he could go for 30, he could throw the ball. I have no clue.
But I also feel like with like he's also so unpredictable. But I also feel like the way they use him is so predictable. Like it's always just either a QB power up the middle or he's throwing it. There's like no in between.
Yeah.
Well, I think this past game he became the first player in the Super Bowl era to get 1,000 passing yards, 1,000 rushing yards, and 1,000 receiving yards.
Wow, that's fucking.
That's cool.
Nuts.
I like that.
I kind of fuck with that. I hate the Saints, but that's cool.
That's a good.
Well, and also you have to think about it. This guy also he tore his ACL 3 times in college.
Yep.
And the fact that
he's been hurt this season. He did. Last game was like his 5th game of the season, so he has not played much this year.
Yeah, he hasn't played much. So
I mean, I do.
Chris Olave is one of my favorite wide receivers to watch. That's why I drafted him. I was like, dude, this guy he's been consistent.
Again, I mean, I don't feel like the Saints winning games isn't going to hurt who they're going to select. I honestly think they should get another receiver to pair with Olave.
I think you go off the line.
I think you take a Cam Jordan replacement. It's a good edge.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if he's leaving, you got to get a defensive tackle.
It's a weird wide receiver class. It's not a good draft overall.
I feel like I feel like the wide receiver position is very top heavy though. Like the ones to the top are like Carmel and like that kind of stuff are going to be problems.
Because you look at the best wide receivers in the NFL, it's like a bunch of first rounders and a bunch of guys that were like the 3rd through like 7th. Like it makes no sense. They're undrafted. Like wide receivers super weird.
Same with running back.
Same with running back. So like I don't think you spend the capital if you're the Saints. I think you get another like you get a stud end, you get a stud DT, you get a middle line.
Yeah, get a DT because if Cam Jordan's gonna retire, you gotta solidify
I feel like it's been like 2 or 3 years coming. He needed to retire for a while.
I was getting like too deep in draft, but like it feels like Sonny Styles is a perfect Saint.
I will say Jordan did have 2 sacks.
Ohio State, that like middle linebacker, kind of like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he kind of plays that. Him and Reese play that kind of like hybrid Micah Parsons type backer play, and that feels like a perfect Saint. Same with Washington. Like I want Washington to get one of those kind of guys.
Jacob Rodriguez would also be a good.
Jacob Rodriguez feels like another one.
Jacob Rodriguez would be another good.
Also, like embrace Nola. Like I feel like that'd be a guy.
I would be so mad if Jacob Rodriguez went to the Saints instead of the Bucs. I'd be like, fuck.
Like right now, Jacob Rodriguez, like every Instagram story post is like Wetzel or like Big X Plug. Like I feel like you just post like Lil Wayne like every time.
Jacob Rodriguez, the way he plays reminds me of Kuechly.
I feel like he's the guy that Saints need. Like,
that's his NFL comp. Like I see it.
I think that'd be a fun one.
The way he attacks the ball is very, very much like Luke Kuechly. But
the Saints haven't had someone like that in a little while too. I feel it.
I mean, Demario Davis has been really fucking outstanding for them for a couple of years.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
It'd just be a fun one. I think that's a fun. You guys have like a fun draft. I think it's really good.
So here around the league, we'll go through these a little bit quick.
I mean, this next one, we can't do quick. We can't do this one quick because we gotta take our time with.
It's a 16-point hole, and the Rams just. By the way, if Joe Burrow didn't score over 25 points, I would have lost my fantasy game, and I would have had 30 points on my bench.
I will say this for the dude. This game was actually on fucking crack.
So good.
It was fun.
Okay, George.
Thursday night games have been really
George,
fun.
I know you're gonna be biased when I ask you this. I feel like these two are the game of the year candidates right now. It's this.
Oh, this was such a good
Chicago. The first Buffalo Ravens game, like that week 1.
Yeah.
And then I will also be biased as a motherfucker and say Bucs Seahawks in week 5. I like that. I think those are the 5. Those are the top tier games.
Honestly, Buffalo Ravens I think has been the best game.
I think so too. That was like super fun.
I think Bills Eagles this week has a chance to be that good.
I can see that too.
But here's the thing. This game is electric because think about it. It was a 16-point hole with 10 minutes left in the game, and the Raheed Shaheed punt return touchdown fucking flipped the entire momentum of the game.
Yeah,
it was gonna be a blowout.
And here's the thing: Matt Stafford didn't throw a interception.
The ball they didn't turn over once. The Rams didn't turn over once.
No.
They just monster favorite now too.
Dude, Seattle's defense,
which I would hammer. Matthew Stafford, if he doesn't win the MVP, I don't know.
That's not when you bet MVP.
No, but I will say Seattle's defense in the fourth quarter fucking played out of their goddamn minds.
I also did say that you should take Matthew Stafford for MVP like
early. Take him
early.
You don't take you never take any favorite.
But
I think the interesting thing about Seattle is like when we go to the playoffs, can Sam Darnold perform?
But here's the thing, George. What did you say earlier about the college football playoffs? Then you said it relates to the NFL. If you can run the ball well and you can play defense, you can win games. That's exactly what Seattle did against the Rams.
Right.
Do they really actually run the ball well?
Yes. Kenneth Walker. Go look at Kenneth Walker's stats in the game.
When you throw the football,
go look at Kenneth Walker.
And Sam Darnold not throw it to
this game. I'm talking about that game. He went for over 100 yards in the game. I'm not even joking.
But he's like not been consistent this year, and neither is Charbonnet. That run offense.
I know, but if they play, I'm going off of this game. If they play like that in the playoffs, that could be a problem.
Like Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet, the biggest concern is like, what if they are shit in the playoffs?
If Seattle's smart moving forward, they won't let Darnold throw it more than like 25 times a game.
And I will also, the other thing I wanted to talk about with this game is the fucking, we will never see this again in our lifetime. The fumble, incomplete pass for 2 points.
So weird.
Yeah.
What just happened there? That was a wild.
Again, I'm biased as fuck, but I was watching when I saw it on the replay, I went, that's a fucking backwards pass. And then obviously the broadcast was like, that's a backwards pass. I'm like, they should flip this. If they don't flip this is going to be fucking crazy. And I know fucking Rams fans are all in a tinsy right now because obviously fucking what Puka Nacua said last week, which we also have to fucking get into that as well. About like how this is fucking bullshit. This is not in the rules. And even though if you like Seahawks fans or Rams fans are fucking got fucking really weird and nerdy over this last week, we're fucking going back and forth and like fucking putting screenshots of the NFL rulebook, being like, you can actually reverse if it's a fumble situation where it's a backwards pass, you can actually ignore the whistle. Like that's actually explicitly said in the rulebook. So I don't know why this is a big fucking argument where it's like, this is fucking bullshit. I'm like, no, it's not. They were justified in the situation to do that. So I actually thought it was a fucking good call. Plus, I also don't think it moved the needle that much. I think it would have shifted the game plan for both sides because both sides would have known they needed a field goal in the situation. And I think Seattle would have got that field goal eventually if it came to that. And again, I know I'm playing the coulda, shoulda, woulda game with that, but like, again, getting into the Puka Nacua fucking side of things, because I know we didn't touch on it until after the podcast because all the Puka shit came out like minutes after the fucking podcast ended. Talk about like a way to fucking run your fucking career off a cliff in 48 hours.
Stop going on streams.
I'm gonna get on my high horse.
Yeah.
A little bit here. These NFL players being morons when it comes to streams and drugs and all this other dumb stuff they do pisses me off so much. Like my job, I cannot do drugs for my job. They pay me a lot of money. And I would go, okay, that's an acceptable reason to not do drugs. They pay you a lot more in the fucking NFL. And they're like, well, I guess this money's not like, it's so dumb. Makes me mad every single time. And same with just doing dumb shit on streams. Like, look, back in the day, we had NFL players wild now. We all know this. Michael Irving, we just talked about earlier, just coked up on the sidelines of Miami games. Sure, stories came out about him, but like nothing ever got like blown up like it does now because of social media. And he wasn't on fucking camera doing this dumb shit. Like, dog, during the season, just shut the fuck up.
Well, like
just shut the fuck up.
Again, it's hard not to with this topic, but like, especially with fucking Aiden Ross. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. That was a very questionable decision.
Man.
I'm sorry. When Aiden Ross is like a fucking Andrew Tate supporter and it says like Andrew Tate is like my fucking mentor, maybe I don't know, maybe don't fucking associate with the guy.
This is like, it's not hard. Like that's the part that I guess gets me mad. And like it's not hard. Like just don't like, dude, it's all in front of you. Just don't.
Well, if we want to talk
it takes
about, like,
5 minutes of research.
Yes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes like research and then like 5 more minutes of fun. And
like that's got to be on his
man.
agent for not realizing, or maybe just not caring.
Or maybe here's an idea. Maybe because you represent a fucking NFL organization, maybe shut the fuck up if they ask you questions.
That's like how I'm getting at. It's like, dog, just don't.
And maybe don't post stupid shit on Twitter right after the game and then delete it.
Oh my god, dude! Fucking Sean McVay after the game getting asked like 15 questions about Puka Nacua. I think they asked him one question about the incomplete pass 2-point conversion, and then the rest of it was also all Puka. And Sean McVay handled professionally, was like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I just fucking got to this press conference. I'm not talking about it until I physically see it with my own eyes and can talk to him privately about it. And when they get pressing, I'm like, what do you want him to say?
He doesn't know.
And here's my thing too. Like we all grew up in a time where we like saw some crazy shit done on the field by these players, whether it's Ocho Cinco's like a million different ridiculous celebrations, T.O. dumping popcorn on his face, Randy Moss mooning people. But like that was on the field. Like you could do something dumb on the field, and it just kind of became a clip. And in the moment, we're like, "That was probably a dumb decision." But like years later, it's kind of funny. This is
Let me guess.
There's no part like years later, be like, "This is kind of funny."
We're talking about Puka Nacua.
No, it's just stupid. It's just like dumb decisions. Like you make dumb decisions on the field in your celebration because it's kind of like heat in the moment.
Oh my god, that was also fucking dumb.
Yeah, you have to think about this one, dog. Like, think at all.
I don't think Puka Nacua needs to open his mouth. I think he just needs to play ball and not go on live streams.
He's obviously a good wide receiver. Like he's good at playing football.
I also said it before the game. Football. Again, not on here because again the Puka thing came out like minutes after the podcast aired. I said to a bunch of my Seahawks family, I was like, if you're the Seahawks in this situation, weaponize the fuck out of it. And guess what they did? 100%. They weaponized the fuck out of it. If you watch the Ernest Jones interview, they were like, oh, they were so fucking confident they were going to beat us. That's why we were so fucking willed to come back and kill them. It's because they thought they had it in the fucking bag, and we wanted to fucking prove it to them that they didn't.
Seattle,
that's so easy not to do this shit.
No, 100%. No, 100%. Just don't focus on ball, and that should be everything.
I just feel bad for Matthew Stafford.
Of dollars.
Like, I know Matthew Stafford dealt with this because he had Golden Tate on his fucking team, so he's not like completely unused to like these type of drama with fucking receivers. But it's like, how do you not go with Matthew Stafford? Go, dog. We had the first seed wrapped up essentially in this game. If you all just played the ball for fucking 10 minutes and just got your head out of your asses, you guys would be the #1 seed right now. And now you guys are potentially having to play whoever wins the NFC South. And also at the same time, look at all 4 major sports right now. What fucking killed most teams in the playoffs in the first round? Dumb shit like this. So don't be surprised. Again, I think the Rams are going to potentially be Super Bowl favorites, but don't be surprised.
Super Bowl favorites, dude.
But don't be fucking surprised if dumb shit like this comes back and fucking haunts them in the playoffs.
I just think moral of the story is just shut your fucking mouth. Don't go on a live stream.
Or don't go on a fucking live stream on Kick.
Do it in the offseason when no one gives a shit. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it in like while you're in the midst of a playoff
or maybe here's an idea. Maybe don't fucking try to bring them into the facility. What the fuck was that shit too?
Yeah.
Did the NFL come out after this and say like, yeah, he's banned from everything? Like Aiden Ross is banned from everything.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, dude. Yes, Jags. Jags get a statement win over the Denver Broncos. Honestly, that's fine by me.
Trevor Lawrence looks insane, dude.
So good, dude.
He looks pretty good.
It is. Is he the definition of like quarterback? Your situation matters more than anything else.
100%.
Like god awful.
100%.
It's like, hey, here's this offensive genius in Liam Cohen.
Yeah.
Go Cook. And then like you could see him throughout the year, like Cohen was just sorry.
Sorry.
No, you could see it throughout the year, right? Like you could see like he was figuring out what Trevor was good at throughout the year. And now Liam Cohen is like, I know exactly what
No, this feels like
I got this shit.
This feels
like you could see it.
Yeah. No, this feels like the equivalent of your like wife cheats on you and like goes off and sleeps. Like this is literally just Giselle goes off and sleeps as like a fucking like trainer, and it's like, and then you get a divorce, and then you're fucking sad and depressed, and then while they're fucking off and like going on like amazing vacations and like having and then you're watching them on social media have the fucking best time of their life, and then you're like, and then you're right here and you're fucking sad and miserable because again. This is what pisses me off about Bucks. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back to Bucks fans for a second. I'm sorry. I want to make this about the Jags, but I'm gonna take this for 15 seconds to talk about the Bucks. The Bucks fans that are going off being like, man, we should have just fired Todd Bowles and just hired Liam Cohen. Do y'all forget the way he fucking left Tampa?
Yeah, it was so weird.
We were all united on this. Why the fuck are we all changing the narrative to be like, man, we should have done that from the start? No, the way he fucking left Tampa Bay, I don't fucking want him. He's a fucking great coach, but a shitty human being. I don't want him in the fucking locker room.
Yeah.
He also had the fucking success plan given to him because I guarantee if he just stayed in Tampa for one more fucking year, we would have gone to the playoffs. We'd probably be a 13-14 win team. We'd potentially be in the Super Bowl. Fucking Todd would retire. Levante would retire on top. And then it's his team now. All he had to do was play one fucking season. And he had everything he ever wanted.
All right, that's enough. You had more than 15 seconds.
Anyway, back to the Jags. Are they for fucking real? Like, because they're only one game removed from the 1 seed.
Yeah.
I think they are. I think
they are really. I think they're a really good team.
I started off by talking about Liam Cohen, but that defense is like actually playing very, very well. And if you had preseason, you had told us that BTJ did not look like a competent wide receiver, and Travis Hunter gets injured in week 4. You're like, oh, so the Jags are dead last. and they're not. Like that's a wild turnaround.
And they also
Jacoby Myers might be
don't,
the greatest deadline trade ever.
They also don't have their biggest pick this year. They don't have Travis Hunter.
They don't have That's what I'm saying. Like if you told us like Brian Thomas Jr. is bad, Travis Hunter gets hurt early, you'd be like, oh, so they're terrible. It's like, no, they're really good. Jacoby Myers is like the best trade you could have made at the deadline. Like that is
Travis Etienne looks fucking like a monster.
Yeah.
Travis Etienne looks good. Like they have figured it out. That is a team.
You know what?
On the run, all the juice. Like I love that team right now.
You know what? And as a Chiefs fan, this is like watching the Bulls let the Houston Rockets win their 2 championships in a way. I'm like, okay, it's fun. Everybody else gets to have fun while I sit at home and be miserable.
I mean, look,
this is interesting.
I'm curious how this is, like, I know we're talking about the Jags, but I'm also curious how this is going to affect the Broncos, because it's like, I know a lot of people are talking about, like, is this the loss they kind of fucking need to, like, lock in for the playoffs? Because they were kind of fucking going on this really fucking high that was super unsustainable.
We can talk some Broncos later, but
no.
I agree with you, the frauds. I'm just saying, like,
frauds.
Like, I agree with you, Rod. Like, I'm saying, like, is it like a situation where it's like they needed to be humbled a little bit and fucking brought back down to reality before they go into the playoffs?
I just think this Jags team is good.
Mm-hmm.
I think just a good football team.
Yeah, I just think that they were a better football team, to be perfectly honest.
A good football team. Like I think they just kind of figured it out. Like they played some like not good opponents.
I could see Jacksonville getting to the AFC Championship. Maybe they upset someone, and I don't know.
I actually
they feel you're right. George is right. They're like the upset team. Like,
No,
I feel like if they're ever a dog,
okay, I'll take it one step further. I actually think the AFC South has 2 upset teams. Yeah. I really fuck with the Texans too.
I do too.
I fuck with the Texans as well. Yeah, the Texans defense. The Texans defense and CJ Stroud when he's able to get time and put like and they don't even have Tank Dell yet.
But here's the thing: if everything holds as is in the playoffs, which I know it's probably not, but let's say it does, New England versus Houston, I actually kind of fuck with Houston in that matchup really hard.
The defense gives Drake May problems.
Yeah, 100%.
The defense gives scratch that. The defense is any quarterback.
Which honestly, if you're,
defense.
I know if you're a Bills fan, you want to win you want to get that 1 seed. Fuck that. Let everything lie as is, and then you just fucking come in and swoop and take the AFC. That easy. Just let the AFC South just do damage.
Ryan will be on me with this one. Derek Stingley and the kind of slander he took year 1, and like Sauce Gardner is the best corner out of that draft. And I was sitting there the whole time. I'm like, we haven't seen Sting play. Like Sting's damn good. I watched that guy play a lot at LSU. That guy is a stud, and he has been the best corner in the NFL right now. It's him and Surtain, and I'm not sure which one I take. Like,
I would take Stingley. I'd take Sting. I'd take Stingley.
Sting came on that LSU team as a true freshman and
played
and
significant minutes.
Ryan can like stand by me on this one. We've seen a lot of good corners at LSU, and Sting looked different. Like that was like, oh shit. That dude is like he's going to be a stud in the NFL.
The AFC, I think the AFC playoff picture and the way it plays out is actually going to be a lot more interesting than NFC this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
NFC is almost a little chalky.
I feel like the AFC
is very top heavy. I feel like
no, but I also feel like the AFC is very like it's weird. It's like I still think the NFC is going to be the tougher road to get to the Super Bowl.
Trying to like.
Well, let me
I have no idea.
Let me rephrase what I mean by that. I'm more saying like the AFC. I don't know who's gonna win it. Like any of those 7 teams could win it. NFC, I can be like
Rams,
even
Seahawks.
The Patriots. Yeah, like even the Patriots. Like look at the game the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they didn't really deserve to win that football.
I know
game.
we're not gonna talk about that at length, but I know Brad has a fucking. I'm gonna say this really quick on the Ravens game. That is the most Ravens game I've ever seen in my fucking life.
We can talk some Ravens at some point tonight. I have so many takes about the Ravens. But we have Steelers next. I don't know how much we want to talk about the game. It's kind of.
I was just talking about the fucking final play, then we can go to Ravens rant.
Yeah, final play is unbelievable.
I hate Aaron Rodgers so much.
Yeah, well.
Crazy game.
I hate the Patriots, and that's all I'm gonna say. They didn't stuff her enough, so that's my take on it.
I think my take on it is I think the fucking Patriots got the easy out, and I think if they played Lamar Jackson, it would have been a fucking actually different game. And this is just typical John Harbaugh fucking choking in John Harbaugh fashion.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of hate in this area for John Harbaugh.
Well, I mean, I think the big story of this season really has been the defense. The defense gives up these games quite a bit. Injuries, XYZ. John Harbaugh's still a really good coach. I mean, it's an off year.
And they haven't drafted. Like, they've drafted solid corners, but they haven't had a dog on defense outside of Matabuke, who there is all this chatter going on to him, like, medically retiring.
Yeah.
They're not the Ravens of old. I think Ravens fans are struggling to like grasp the fact that they are not a defensive powerhouse, and they're like, "Why is our defense giving up so many points?" And it's like that's not how you built this team anymore.
Because y'all let Mike McDonald walk out the door.
The Ravens are the most incompetent team I have ever seen at evaluating wide receiver talent. And Zay Flowers is a solid wide receiver. He's not your one.
No, he's not.
Can't figure out how to draft a receiver. It is awful.
It's like them in Green Bay. Green Bay doesn't know how to, except for Matthew Golden this last year. They haven't been able.
I would say Christian Watson's a dog. I would say he's solid receiver.
Take a guess for me right now. Who is the leading wide receiver in yards for the Ravens ever? Take a guess.
Steve Smith Sr.
No, not even close.
Really?
What era?
Was hired in 2010. You're not gonna. It's hard. You're not gonna get the best.
Oh,
it's not Bolden.
It's not Anquan Bolden.
Not Bolden because he played most of his career.
Oh no, he played in 2012. Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Who the fuck?
I don't know. Eric Mason.
The fuck?
Really?
They're top three.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
As a franchise, are Mark Andrews.
Yep,
makes sense.
Tight end. Derek Mason, wide receiver. Todd Heap. They have not figured out how to draft a fucking.
Steve Smith's not top three. What the fuck?
No,
he only played for like 4 years.
Ray Rice is the number 6, and he's a running back.
Oh my god, the Ravens.
They've never figured out the wide receiver position, and it's a travesty to Lamar. Lamar is such a stud. I love Lamar Jackson. He is so.
No, Lamar's career is literally getting wasted by John Harbaugh.
It's not even Harbaugh. It's like the Ravens' infrastructure of like just being blissfully unaware of how to draft an offensive player, not quarterback. Like they're just like blissfully unaware. They're good at drafting a line, but they have a guard that is like the worst guard I've ever seen.
I raise you, Brad.
Like losing
Brad, I will raise you. I'll raise you, Anthony Bradford on the Seahawks.
I forget the name of the guard. I watched him like fall down like twice. Like it's not good.
I could send you an entire highlight reel of fucking Anthony Bradford just fucking
are like losing their mind on this guy,
getting plowed and then just giving up on plays.
But like the Ravens are a travesty of an organization. Like they aren't what they thought they were.
I love the fact that Brad's just like they're a travesty.
They just don't. They should be better than they are. They're not. No, they don't know how good they've had it.
And I feel like Lamar only has like what I would say 3 good years left in him. And then that's pushing it.
He hasn't had too many season-ending injuries.
But Luke, let's be real.
Let's like 10 years.
No, but Luke, remember, dual threat QBs, their lifespan are fucking shorter than your traditional pocket passers.
Yeah, but he's not taking off every single second.
But here's the thing.
He's smart. He is so smart.
But he's being smart about it. But here's the thing. I don't think he's gonna fucking go another 10 years. I think at most it's 5. I say 3.
I say Josh Allen retires before Lamar Jackson does.
I disagree with that take. I think
we'll get to it when we get to Bills and Eagles. Let's move to actual bets. Let's get some bets. Week 16, Harith, what's the tally?
What's the tally for everybody? Oh boy.
Yeah, what's the tally for everybody?
My pool picks for you. We're by 2 weeks. So.
I can.
Missing.
I could tell you everybody's records. Let me pull it up real quick. Sorry, I do not have it open.
I will tell you my. Let's see. Hold on.
Brad, I have yours tallied too, so don't you worry about that.
Don't worry. I'll tell you my year betting in the NFL.
Oh fuck! I forgot the overall. Goddamn, I was on for timeout. I'll say it next week for overall.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, college.
That's fine. What was it?
College. It was a speed round. Okay, so me, Ryan, and Brad went fucking 2-2. You and George went 3-1.
Nice.
Because of fucking Alabama. Ryan picked Tulane over Ole Miss, and that's what kind of digged him in.
I thought it made sense. It turns out JMU did better. Shit, I was expecting the JMU loss, but
anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
NFL records. Ryan's in last place at 10-6. Then me and Luke are kind of holding it down in like fourth place at 11-5.
Okay.
George is 12-4. And
and fucking Brad.
Brace yourselves to Brad's. Brace yourselves. He went 15-1.
Jesus,
Brad,
fucking Christ.
Guys, I'm good at this.
Look, I don't care. I get my fucking Mickey Mouse #1 overall, but Brad may fucking catch me in 2 weeks somehow. Or throughout the playoffs, he may fucking catch me.
I'm good at this. We're up 52 units this year in the NFL. We're cooking.
I still think I'm #1. Like, I'm holding on, but Brad may fucking catch me by the end of the year.
Yeah. Brad might catch you.
Good at this.
All right, so we got Cowboys at Commanders Christmas Day. It's one of two games that are happening that day. I believe Minnesota and Detroit are also the Christmas Day game.
What a fucking horrible slate of games.
Yeah,
Terrible.
Yeah. Cowboys are favored by 7. Over under is 50. I'm gonna get my pick out real quick. I think the Commanders cover the 7.
I don't think we did at all.
Really?
I don't know who's starting at quarterback for this team.
Oh, that is true.
Oh fuck!
Mariota went down.
Yeah. So look.
Never mind.
If Marcus Mariota was starting at quarterback,
then.
I could see your play.
Yeah, never mind. I didn't know that.
It's most like
changes.
So Mariota hurt his hand. He got stitches in his hand, and then he was, I think, in concussion protocol too. It's totally. We signed Jeff Driscoll to the practice squad this week to come in there.
Nice.
Luke, why do you think I made the text? Injuries pile up for the Commanders, aka Marcus Mariota went fucking down.
Well,
I like it's not good. It's probably no Tunsil as well. It's probably no Deron Payne. It's a super hurt team right now.
Yeah, Cowboys. Never mind.
I wouldn't bet the number just because of weirdness.
No money line.
I wouldn't bet the 7 either, just because football's weird. What I would bet would be like Cowboys team total over. I think it's sitting at like 29. I think I checked earlier. I don't hate them putting like 40 points up on the Commanders. This defense bad, and if Mariota plays, it could be like a game over. But if he doesn't play, it could just be like Cowboys score 40. There's not a whole lot of handicap with this one with how injured this team is. And like all the guys that are injured are guys that are going to like Tunsil, they're probably going to re-sign. Mariota's probably going to get re-signed. Payne might get released, but they're not going to play Payne just because it's so much money. Like it's one of those like things where like these guys could just like, if it's week 2, they probably play. If it's week 17, they're not playing.
Yeah, they're not playing. Yeah.
So it's one of those things, like I wouldn't put a lot of money on this game out. The 2 bets I would have on this game would be Cowboys team total over, depending on the number, and then weirdly, Treylon Burks touchdown feels like a vibe.
So
here.
Wait, are we doing? So you would do a parlay essentially?
So not to interrupt, Brad. What's your pick?
It would be the Cowboys.
Okay. All right.
So
Cowboys.
I wonder. Wait, would you do like a parlay, like CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown plus like a Burks anytime touchdown? Like that's what you would fucking bet on?
I don't play parlays at all.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't do parlays. Yeah,
no. Here's Brad's betting advice.
Oh, you do single picks. All
right. Here's Brad's betting advice. What do sportsbook advertise to you?
Parlays
and same game parlays. You know what you shouldn't do? What a sportsbook advertises to you?
Yeah.
Parlays and same game parlays. Do not play them. I play one parlay a week, which is normally like a money line parlay of a bunch of teams because BetMGM gives you like a 10% bonus on parlays. So I just play a bunch of money line parlays, and that's kind of just fun. I don't expect to be a winner. I've won a couple of them this year, which is nice. But like parlays are donations. That's it.
They are donations.
I mean, we can speak from experience because the fucking Detroit game, we got fucking robbed.
Yeah, we got fucking. We got
Baker. If you just put it on a Mecca.
Oh,
we would have fucking hit so hard. We would have hit like $900. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, but this game's gonna suck. It's gonna be not fun.
I usually like if I'm opening presents like at 10 a.m. because usually that's when we do like our presents opening. We'll put a game on. I'm not putting this shit on.
Yeah, I'm not like.
I value my time.
It's the Cowboys. Like I want to win. Like at the end of the day, like I don't care about draft position. We'll be the Cowboys, but like it is
Hey, are we all just picking Cowboys money line? Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so.
Feel good
Yeah.
about it.
All right. Broncos at Chiefs.
Look at that spread, Luke.
Mm.
Look at that
Yeah.
spread.
Broncos book it. We don't need to talk about it. You have like a
Broncos,
god awful quarterback.
What's the spread?
Broncos country, let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
The Broncos.
12 and a half.
Yeah.
12 and a
That's a
half.
lot of points. That's a lot
I
of
think they're
points in
gonna-
our defense.
I think they're going to
Yeah.
cover that.
I will say this caveat. We did not have half our team against the fucking Titans.
I don't know if you have half your team back this week.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
I-
Luke, it's 3 days.
Broncos minus 12 and a half.
Really? You're taking the
Yes.
points?
I'm taking the points. I think they win by 2 touchdowns at least.
Your gambling play on this game is to just bet Travis Kelce props because it's the last game is Arrowhead probably.
Oh, you're right. That's a
100%.
good bet.
call.
And actually, if you try to bet
100%.
that right now, you can't because they don't know who's playing quarterback for the Chiefs, so they will not give you odds on any receivers pretty much anywhere.
Nope, not until probably tomorrow, I would assume.
Yeah, so
They'll know who's playing, who's going to be starting.
it's grass.
I don't want to take the Broncos, but that's
You have to.
Luke,
play.
I know you sent me the Chiefs, and I looked down. I was like, "What the fuck?"
No, I'll go Broncos. God damn it.
You flipping?
Money line.
You flipping?
Yes. Can I take the under? Can I take the over 36.5 instead?
No.
Sure.
Well, we
Sure. We let it, Ryan.
I
We let
want
it,
the over.
Ryan, we let it fucking slide for Iowa and Nebraska. We can let it slide for
I
fucking.
want the over.
Okay, fine.
I
I want
fucking did
the
it too,
over
and you fucking let me do
36.5.
it.
I think the over is gonna hit because the Broncos are just gonna want to put it up on the Chiefs because the Chiefs. have
Oh,
put
they've
it
been waiting for
up
this
on
shit. They've been
them
licking their
all
chops for
year.
9 years.
Every year
That's
for the
fair.
last 9 years, they are ready to rub salt in the wound. And you know what? It's not gonna fucking matter to Chiefs fans because you didn't. You beat us with Mahomes once, but you haven't done. You haven't. It's not the same. After Mahomes has gone down, like beating the Chiefs is not like what it's like. It's not a feather in your cap anymore. It's not.
I
It's
don't
just
think they
not.
care. They just see red and they want to kill.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
with
yeah,
that.
I think over 36.5. And if I had to choose, it would be Broncos money line.
We'll just count it as Broncos money line. But if you get it, you kind of, I guess you just get as one.
Okay, so Texans at Chargers. Everybody was picking Broncos, correct? I'm assuming.
Mhm.
I did the spread though.
Oh, you did the spread.
I did
Fuck
money
you.
line.
Well,
I'm just doing money line.
all right. Texans at Chargers. Chargers are favored by 1.5. Over under 39.5.
Not anymore.
They flipped
Oh, what
finally.
is it now?
Moved. No, it is 2.5 to the Chargers.
2.5.
Okay.
I'm taking Texans.
I concur.
I feel like that's
Texans
a
plus 2.5.
safe play. If I'm looking at this right, Brad.
1.5 was a tough handle.
2.5. 2.5 is
2.5.
better.
I put money on the Texans.
Yeah, that's what
Um,
I'm thinking too. Because that
1.5
defense
is
is gonna.
Yeah, 1.5 being a pretty much pick 'em.
Okay,
It's a tough play.
but this is what I don't.
2.5. I'll take 2.5 points. It could be a weird game.
This is what I don't understand. The Chargers' offensive line is fucking destroyed, and you
They're
put
jacked.
it against fucking
Bad.
the Texans' defensive line. Give me the fucking Texans' defensive line.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. Like it's a tough. This is a tough game. To
Well,
handicap.
they
This is the
also-
first game to
they-
handicap in the week.
The Chargers also played well last week, like despite all of those injuries.
But they also played an eliminated Dallas team. It's very different stakes.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I'm sticking with Texans. I think the Texans I think that
I
defense is
agree.
going to be able to carry
Without a
them.
doubt,
and I
the like hardest handicap of the week. I don't even know what to do.
Yeah.
With this game.
So are you taking the plus 2.5 or are you just taking money line?
I'll take the
I'll
plus
take-
2.5. Yeah,
I'll take the
that's what
plus
I'm doing.
2.5 as well.
That's a
Are
total.
we all
like,
plus 2.5?
Yeah.
No, I'm
that's
on
playing
money
the
line. I'm
market,
playing
though.
it safe.
That's-
Your money line?
I was doing
That's
Chargers
not a,
money
uh,
line.
Ryan went Chargers.
Oh, Ryan, why Chargers money line?
I was going by the money
Vibes?
line, but yeah, based off of I was going by from the notes when I was making my picks for this. So I was going Chargers.
Interesting.
I think I
Okay.
don't remember who I took in the actual picks, but like line move 2.5. That moved to 1.5 to 2.5. and
I feel
I
like the
just-
Texans are going to win this
Carolina.
game. I feel like this is like a game where it's like the Texans. It's like everybody's like really questioning whether they're the real like their
Yeah.
defense is.
I'm
really
not
good.
questioning them
this
at
is a
all. I
game where
think
it shows it.
I've been on them since the fucking Bills game.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think I'm questioning anything here. The Texans' defensive line is going to have like 3 or 4 sacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's all going to come down to if Herbert plays out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
That's a possibility, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he could. He's one-armed Willie right now. Bucks at Dolphins. Bucks are favored by 5.5. Over under is 45.5. I'm taking Bucks. I think this is a Baker get right game. I think he throws for 1,000,000 yards. I think he shoves it up the Dolphins' ass and tells them to lick it and whatever. But
Luke, we're forgetting one very important factor.
I don't give a shit that it's Todd Bowles.
Oh,
They're
no,
playing
no. One, it is Todd Bowles. But two, get ready. Get ready. Brad, your family's Bucks fans. Get ready for this. Tampa has historically fucking sucked against rookie quarterbacks, and it's Quinn Ewers.
True.
They will make him look like a fucking Hall of Famer. You goddamn watch. We'll win the game, but we'll make him look fucking good. You watch, Luke. I know my Bucks. They will fucking make him look like a fucking Hall of Famer or All Pro. This is how Tampa does. This is how we fucking do.
This opened at 5. It moved to 5.5. It's moved down to 4.5 in places. This line's moving like everywhere. It's just a stay away.
I agree. If I was not, I would not bet on this game if I had a gun to my head. I'd be like, just take the bullet.
You're real your betting handicap at this point too is not hitting a lot of these games. It's hedging futures.
I feel
so it's
like
do you just find a good number on a Buka if you have other?
No, I actually wouldn't bet on a Buka in this game. I would actually bet on Evans.
No, you're just like you're hedging your
your offensive rookie.
Yeah, so like I have positions on like Tet, Dart, Travion Henderson, and it's like, okay, do I just throw a little cash on a Buka to cover all that?
You might as well just throw it on a Buka and just cover all the bases.
Yeah, like try to find a good number on a Buka, try to find a plus number on a Buka, and just like try to hedge a little bit. That would be like really the play in this game.
But to me, I feel like this is very similar to the Travis Kelce thing. Even though it's not enraging, I feel like next week would be the better bet.
Yeah.
I feel like this may be Mike's final year, even though a lot of Bucs fans still think he has like another 2 seasons left in the tank. I don't really think he does, to be 100% honest. I feel like you would hit Mike Evans prop bets for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't hate just playing.
Yeah, how far is he from 1,000 yards?
He's about like 300 yards away.
Yeah.
He'd have to have.
He's not going to hit it.
Yeah, he's not going to hit it.
I realized he wasn't going to hit it after the Atlanta game. That was kind of like.
Yeah.
He admitted it more or less too.
He admitted it as well.
Yeah. So what is everybody else's picks? I'm taking Bucks money line.
I want nothing but chaos. Give me Dolphins.
Okay.
Brian, okay, be honest. Okay. I know we didn't fucking pick the game. Did you pick Seattle over Carolina?
I think I did.
God damn it! No! 8-9 fucking NFC South winner loading. God damn it!
Yeah, I picked Seattle over Carolina. Yeah. I want nothing but chaos. I want it to come down to the last game of the year.
I fucking hate my life.
I want chaos too, but I kind of agree with Lucas. Like I understand here. It's like you have an insider here about Bucks against rookie quarterbacks. I just don't see it. I feel like Baker has enough fire where he'll just will the team to figure it out. So
maybe if they fucking put the ball in Baker's hand, Josh Guzar doesn't fucking hand it off 40 times, we'll actually stand a chance.
Oh, they won't. They won't. They'll take advantage of that depleted secondary. Don't worry.
Yeah, Bucks money line for me.
Saints at Titans. Saints favored by -3. Over under is 38.5. I'm taking Saints. I think the game against the Chiefs that the Titans had, I think that's just a fraud. I think you're catching a team at its worst. And the Saints are, I think, better than the Chiefs right now.
Woohoo! I think the Saints are better than the fucking Bucks right now.
There's like one easy play to make on this game. It's just Saints team total over. It's 20.5 right now. Just take it.
Honestly, here's a hot take. I don't know if I know it's impossible because they're limited. Saints, you go in the playoffs. Have fun.
Hey, I think if you have the most division wins in your division, you should go in the playoffs, and we're very close.
Just give it to them at this point. Just give it to them.
You guys have like serious juice too. Like it's a
really fun roster to look at.
Winning these games is the equivalent of like like season equivalent of like garbage time, yardage, or whatever. Like it means necessarily nothing, but this is how you build a culture.
It's like a bowl.
Not throwing games for a draft pick. It's winning these games is how you build the culture.
It's like bowl games. Like if you get a bowl game in college, it's like you're building on to the next year, and I think that's a perfect analogy. Yeah, I'm taking Saints. Definitely with this.
I'm wrong with the Saints too. I think they go marching for 4 straight weeks.
Yeah, I think so too.
We beat the Falcons the next week, and then who knows what happens in the NFC South.
Saints money line.
Saints money line.
We're all in Saints. So earthquake, motherfuckers.
Earthquake. Oh!
Even though every time we do an earthquake, it never goes well.
And the last game, Sunday Night Football, Bears at 49ers.
Talk about fucking stakes in a game, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Bears +3. Yeah, this is for first place. Is it not?
No, if the 49ers and Seahawks equally control their own destiny because they meet up in week 18, they both equally control it.
Yeah,
that's true. Over under 51.5. George, what's your thoughts?
I don't know. Like, dude, after seeing what the 49ers did the other night, I'm kind of scared. I'll be perfectly honest.
Fucking that Colts game was ridiculous.
We cannot stop the run very well. The 49ers do a great job of running the football. I think the only way is if we outgame them in rushing yards and we find a way to turn over Brock Purdy.
And you just keep the ball out of Brock Purdy's hands and that offense's hands, and you just play time.
I don't think we got it. I'm going 49ers money line on this one. I hate to say it after everything I said about believing, but I just don't think we're there yet. You know. It just seems like 49ers have a better roster.
Can we also talk about how the 49ers have overcome injuries?
Yeah.
And are still in the position that they are at now.
Yeah. We talk about how good Matt Jones is as a backup quarterback for them.
Dude, they 100% could get the 1 seed.
Yeah.
That's not out of question.
That's crazy to think of. I'm taking 49ers money line as well. I think that it wouldn't surprise me if the Bears ended up pulling it out, but I think you're right here, George. I think the run game is going to be very important, especially for setting up Brock Purdy. They're doing it with Jawan Jennings.
Yeah.
At wide receiver 1. That's crazy to me.
Good coaching.
Yeah, very good coaching. Kyle Shanahan is a great offensive mind. So yeah, give me 49ers.
Luke, I'll make things interesting here.
You're taking the Bears?
Dude, I'm getting the Bears straight up. I honestly think it's going to be an offensive shootout type of game. I think it's going to be very much who's going to get the ball last is going to fucking come away with
George.
Yep. Well, hey, I took the Bears as well.
Oh, wow. God, that's terrible.
Wow. I feel terrible, but
I think I have Niners on that one.
Yeah.
It's a tough handicap though.
It is a very hard. 3 is not fun. 3 is not.
Well, like
fun.
I also think
it's a Vegas line.
Look,
right? Like they just played a 3. Like, that's the number.
I mean, let's look at what happened yesterday. Yes, did Phillip Rivers poop his pants, but it was also more because of his defensive special teams. He was kind of like staying with it the entire game. Yeah. Caleb Williams is not fucking 44-year-old Phillip Rivers.
No, he's not. But we can't. But dude, this is the problem. We cannot stop the run. We're still one of the.
But here's the thing. I think Ben Johnson's gonna fucking coach out of his fucking mind on offense, and it's gonna be a very.
I don't doubt.
I honestly, if I could, I would take the points in this game. I would take the 50. I would take over 51.5.
Oh, okay.
I would take the points.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go Bears money line, but like if I could add a little additional bet on top.
Add it to my card. I want over 51.5 as well with money line Bears.
That's the correlation play.
Do whatever you need. I like that too.
I mean, Brad, if Washington State wasn't fucking stupid, I would bet on that.
Yeah.
I just don't think we're there yet. I think the 49ers are a lot better team just overall. I know I believe in Ben Johnson. I believe in what this coaching staff has brought in, but we're just not there yet. We just aren't, and I feel like also it's on the road. That's the big thing too. If we were at home, I'd be all in because cold weather, all that, and how we play at home. But I don't see it.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. All right, graphics time. We're gonna start with Ryan first.
We're gonna start with Ryan. Okay, that's
Yeah, we're gonna start with Ryan.
I mean, should we start with George because he doesn't have a graphic?
Yeah, I didn't have.
Yeah. We'll start with George actually. George,
My
Ryan, Brad, me, and then Harith will end with you.
Okay, cool. Let me pull up the blank one.
I got some good stuff for G-Gen Corner.
I also have some. I have one good thing for G-Gen Corner. All right, George.
Alrighty.
One for yours.
All right. So got Cowboys. Got the Lions over the Vikings. I have the Broncos over the Chiefs. Texans over Chargers. I've got Green Bay over the Ravens. I've got Seattle over Carolina. I have Bengals over Arizona. I've got that's a kind of tough one. No, it's not. Never mind. Steelers over Browns. Jags over Colts. I do have the Bucks over Miami. Patriots. Saints go marching again over the Titans. New York beats the Raiders. I do have. I'm going Bills over Eagles on that one. I feel like that one's gonna be a
100%.
Very interesting game though. Unfortunately, I just think San Francisco is going to be way too much for us in Chicago, and I have the Rams over the Falcons.
Ryan, you're up. How's that new chair, by the way?
It's nice.
I'm glad you like
get
it.
a new one.
Let's see. I got Cowboys, Lions, Broncos, Chargers, Packers, Seahawks, Bengals, Steelers, Colts.
By the way, I will add. I did add upsets of the week, and I kind of just going off of like what people picked, and I was like, well, this one's different, so I'm gonna put that as the upset of the week for Ryan.
Did I pick the Colts? I thought I picked Jaguars.
No, you picked the Colts. I checked my text a couple times.
Wow, that's a big take.
Dolphins, Patriots, Saints, Giants, Bills, Bears, and the Rams.
Brad.
Shoot him. Let's go.
Here we go. Here goes the fucking gambling wizard. He's up.
It's been a good year.
15-1.
Yeah, we're gonna get smoked in the first game of the week. Not gonna be fun. Lions take that next game. Who the fuck knows who's starting for Minnesota? I think it's Max Brosmer.
Oh, is it not gonna be 9?
No, he's out.
He's out. Yeah, it's probably gonna be Brosmer.
He has his hand. Hairline fracture.
Yeah, hairline. Not good. He's out. He's done. He's cooked. Broncos take down unknown quarterback X, and then Texans. That's the toughest game of the week, I think, to pick. I have no clue. Like I said, Ravens are frauds. Green Bay, take that one all day. Seattle, same thing. But Harris has brought it up. Things get weird in Carolina. I would not bet the spread in that game at all. It feels like Seattle's going to win, but it feels like a very weird game. The Cardinals are fielding a JV football team, so Bengals, because Joe Burrow exists. The Browns are also fielding a JV football team, so Steelers. The Jags are wagon. Jags. Broncos starting Quinn Ewers. Give me the Bucks. Don't even need to talk about the Patriots. Just move on. Next one.
I mean, Patriots have historically choked AFC. I'm not picking them, but they have historically choked AFC East games. So
not against the Jets, though.
It is against Miami.
Jets. It's against the Miami weird 100-yard touchdown lateral plays. The Saints are going to beat the Titans after last week. This is, if you put any money or you even watch this game, call the hotline.
Hey, but Tank Bowl, Brad.
Don't even look at this game. This is awful. I guess the Giants. Who the fuck even know? It might be Jameis Winston. It might be Jackson Dart. Who knows? Gross. Don't know. Don't watch it. This is another super weird one with Philly and Buffalo. In Buffalo, kind of pushes it to the Buffalo side for me. And Josh Allen exists, and Jalen Hurts is a bad quarterback. He sucks. Oh. We can talk about it later. He's not good. Good team, bad quarterback. Trent Dilfer. Super Bowls do not important. This is again another tough one. San Fran Bears. We're taking San Fran. They're at home. Again, tough game. Not feeling great. I think the Rams are going to win the Monday night game. However, one of my best of the week. Don't hate taking the Falcons +7.5 right now.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Look,
Falcons have nothing to play for because they don't have a first round pick. I kind of just like them keeping it closer than you would anticipate.
I want them to be pissed off. I want them to give them the fucking bird of the Rams.
Yeah, like I feel like the Rams are gonna win, but it feels the Falcons they literally have nothing to play for except for like pride, and that just feels they're the danger team right now. Like they're not gonna turtle. So Rams, but
That's fair.
I've played Falcons plus 7.
All right. Throw it up.
I'm assuming it's you.
Oh, I want to vomit.
Because you already know what's coming?
Yes. This is terrible. I guess, you know what? Fuck it. I'll keep it with my Chiefs pick. At this point, I don't really care at this point. The Cowboys, Lions, Chiefs, upset of the week. Texans, Packers, Seattle. Here's one question. Should I start Matthew Stafford for the championship game or should I start Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow.
There's not a single healthy player on the Cardinals defense right now.
All right, good. That's what I was thinking. Steelers, Jags, Bucks, Patriots, fuck them because they're the worst franchise in all of history.
They got so fucking lucky on Sunday Night Football.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Saints, Giants, Bills, 49ers, Rams. Harris, finish us out.
Okay. For myself, I got Cowboys because they fucking win on holidays that don't really matter. I'm not saying Christmas doesn't matter. I'm just saying they win games that don't really matter. Lions because I guess they're pissed off. Fucking Broncos country, let's fucking ride. Houston because why the fuck are the Chargers favored? Green Bay because I agree with Brad. The fucking Ravens are frauds. Seattle, however, I agree with Brad. It's gonna be fucking weird as fuck. Cincinnati because fucking Joe Burrow, Joe Go Burr. Steelers because 9-8 Super Bowl is very fucking real for them. Fucking Jacksonville because fucking why would I pick Indianapolis? It sounds like fucking Philip Rivers is probably not going to play this game. Bucks because fuck me, I guess. New England over the Jets. Saints because Tyler Shook is him. Giants, which means the fucking Raiders win Tank Bowl. Bills because Josh Allen. Give me Chicago, my upset of the week, and give me the Rams because fuck me.
Love it.
There you go. There you go. That's gonna be our picks. Ryan, where can the good people follow you on the social media?
Right now, we have DJ in Corner, dog.
Oh, DJ in Corner, my guy.
Oh shit, that's right. Sorry, DJ in Corner. Pause. Sorry, Ryan. DJ in Corner.
I got a DJ. Right. I got a DJ in Corner myself.
Yeah,
what in the fuck is this?
Julio.
So, DJ Corners played this week. We're gonna talk about my first baseball bet I have placed this year, which is Julio Rodriguez to win MVP. If you're
over Cal Rally, what the fuck?
Julio might win an MVP this year. Julio, as you can see, so I don't know how familiar you are with StatCast. StatCast is the baseball nerd.
So, Brad, you're telling me to go to fucking Emerald Queen right now and fucking bet on Julio Rodriguez?
Yes.
Julio, financial advice.
I would argue Julio is the most underrated baseball player in the league right now. I would say he is the best offensive center fielder in the game right now.
He obviously hasn't met my guy in the show, though.
And he is the second best defensive center fielder in the league behind PCA. I don't think the gap is actually that huge behind PCA. Julio has a cannon. Julio is one of my favorite players in baseball. You can see here the craziness of batting run value, 87. Base running value, 90. Field running value, 92. Those are insane numbers. These exit velocities, 87th percentile on his exit velo at 91.8. Julio is so good. He swings and misses a lot. But when you hit the ball as hard as him, he's really killed by Seattle's ballpark. That's the killer here for him. But he is put up at his Julio is 24 years old, and he is Fangraphs, other giant baseball nerd place. Do you guys realize how hard it is to go 30-30 in a season?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking hard. And he is 24, and he has done it twice, dog. Twice. He has gone 30-30.
I mean, whatever the fucking manners are down, it's always you'll hear the fucking Julio chants go crazy. I
know he strikes out a lot. You know who else strikes out a lot? Shockingly, Aaron Judge strikes out a Like
Yeah.
Julio is a monster, and in baseball especially, the up the middle positions are so important when it comes to these MVPs. This is slightly like hedging against like another Aaron Judge or something like that to win MVP. If Julio stays healthy, and so Julio's biggest problem he's had since his rookie year was his cold starts. Julio has been like a awful baseball player until like June. Like every year, that's like 210 until June, and then he becomes a psycho, and that's like 360 the rest of the year. You know what he didn't do this year? Bat 210 in the first half of the season. He was like a 260 hitter, and he continued to be a 260 hitter. His expected stats are a lot better. Expected BA is 276. Like this dude is an absolute stud. He's coming into his prime. He's a 6'3", 230-pound center fielder that runs like the wind. He's going to probably win another Gold Glove in center field in the AL. I think arguably he's the most talented baseball player we have at a young age in the game. That bat speed number down there, that 96th percentile, bat speed is like the new hotness when it comes to baseball statistics, because it is something you can measure pretty consistently, and yet you can improve on it. 96 percentile is fucking crazy. That is insane. This dude is such a stud. He's so fast. He's so good at playing the game. And I think it's a time for him to pop off. If this guy goes 40-40 this year, I don't think anyone would be shocked. And 40-40 gets you in a chance to get MVP by a long shot.
Fuck, I guess the Mariners the first ever chance to get into the World Series for the first second time in their career.
Yeah, I grabbed him, and I think the Mariners too are a good ball club, and that plays into part of MVP in baseball. I grabbed him at plus 1,400 on BetMGM. Just a fun little get in early. When you bet these not longer, but like he's 5-6 up the leaderboard, but that's a good place to kind of put your numbers on in the beginning of the year. Kind of betting on some injuries. Aaron Judge is your killer here. Aaron Judge hits 50 home runs, bats 330 like every year.
Yeah, but he also, like you said, he also strikes out a lot too.
He gets hurt, and like there might be some better fatigue and like voter fatigue for AL MVP. I like Julio kind of showing his.
I will also add, Brad. I don't know if you saw after the fucking playoff game, like there was a press conference. I forget who they were talking to. I think it was Gino Suarez. You could hear like a Mariners player like screaming in the background, like after watching him miss the strikeout. That was Julio Rodriguez. So I think he's gonna be fucking pissed off because of that playoff game, and he's gonna let that fucking fuel him for the rest of the season.
I'm my two favorite sports really are baseball and golf, and Julio has a swing that I fawn over. Funny enough, the swing that reminds me of, in a sense, is like a more controlled Bryce Harper, who has one of my favorite like hack cuts of the game. But like his swing is so good, it is so good.
I like
the right side, but like Bryce is a lefty, Julio's a righty. Righty standards for swing. It's so weird in most sports when you see a lefty, you're like, this is fucking gross. In baseball, I find right-handed swings gross, and I find left-handed swings beautiful. Julio is my favorite right-handed swing by a guy named not like Mike Trout. Mike Trout might have like the perfect baseball swing, but Julio's swing is so good. He barrels the ball so well. He is the guy that I kind of want to, hitch my wagon to. So that's a big one. Now, the more interesting DGen corner is a strategy I'm debating on employing this year.
Ooh.
Oh no.
So I love golf.
Here we go.
My favorite sport.
Oh, here we go.
My original thought process was I was going to have you guys pick my over/under. I'm playing the day after Christmas. It's going to be 34 degrees out, and I was guessing the line at 90. What I shot.
I'm definitely okay. Time out. How many rounds of golf have you played this year?
Yeah, that's what my next question was going to be.
Give me a second.
He's at the fucking.
Dude, I guarantee you. I think he. Can I go push? I think you'll shoot 90.
So I've played.
Is it over 40?
No, it's like 10, 12. I did not play a lot of golf this year.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say over then.
But in my last 5 rounds, I only had one over 90. I would shoot in the 30s.
I'm gonna say you shoot 95.
I haven't picked up a golf club since October.
Yeah.
Not feeling great. It's gonna be cold. I'm just gonna have fun, but I was gonna set a
90.
number. But I will say my last
90.
couple rounds, what killed me most this year was I lost my short game.
Oh yeah,
That's like the most important part.
I found it. I found it. Oh, no. Short game's back, and I was in like the low to mid 80s for the rest of the year. Once I found my short game, driver has been a weapon. So we're feeling okay. We're gonna see how it goes. But the D-Gen corner. Some of my favorite.
What the fuck is this shit?
Is Rick Run Good? Rick Gaiman. This guy has done a bunch of CBS. He runs what I argue would be the best golf betting website ever. You can make your own models. It's what I use when I bet golf. He has had this proposition for a couple of years now that I've followed along with of betting one player blindly, which I love. I love the idea.
What the fuck?
I just bet one guy every tournament in a year. So he put up Victor Hovland. It's one of my favorite players in golf. Vic is so weird, and I love him. And this is what happens if you just bet $100 on Victor Hovland every start of his whole entire career. You would be up like $7,000, almost $8,000 from betting $100 on Vic.
Right.
So I was debating on maybe deploying this strategy this year. I thought it'd be kind of fun to play where I just bet a unit on a golfer this whole entire year. Now, the question is, what golfer do I do this on? And I accidentally closed my window. Let me pull this back up. 1 second.
Is Tiger Woods an option?
No.
So
Scotty, done.
So the other
Done.
interesting one is that
Done.
do I just bet Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy every year?
Yeah.
I mean,
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, you found the infinite money glitch. You might as well.
Major, dude. Are you kidding
If you've
me?
done that the past 3 years, you would have never lost money.
Yeah, you fucking found the
Exactly.
infinite money glitch.
Very interesting. I thought that was very interesting to do this. Now, Scotty Scheffler is a killer. Here's the intriguing part. So
Tommy Fleetwood.
Scotty Tommy is no.
He's hit or miss.
Tommy Fleetwood is one. So getting into golf betting a little bit because I'm going to talk some golf betting as we get further along in this podcast. Strokes gained, weighted strokes gained is kind of how you measure golf. It's how I also measure my own game. Strokes gained is things that you can use. It's basically where you hit the ball and how many strokes you gain on the field for where you go. So a good way to kind of picture this is that Bryson DeChambeau, even though he's not a very accurate driver, gains a literal fuck ton off the tee. 3.5 strokes because he just hits it so far, and it doesn't matter when even if you're Scotty, who gains a stroke and a half per round, more or less. If he's in the middle of the fairway, but Scotty is at a greenside bunker, Bryson's at a greenside bunker, it's better to hit a flip wedge into the green than it is from Scotty from 110. That's kind of the mindset of this. So that's this whole thing. Now, where I'm thinking of deploying the strategy is my guy, Ludwig Aberg. Ludwig is, I think he might have the perfect golf swing. Looks like a robot. He actively changed how I play the game of golf because he does this whole entire setup where he basically approaches the ball, pulls back once, and then fires, goes. Like you see him in front of the ball, he is in that play box for like 2 seconds. He is in and out. He is such a methodical, perfectly mechanical golfer. And he played so well this year, except then he got sick. He got crazy sick right after he won the Genesis. It was the Genesis, which should be played at Riv. Fire stopped it from being in Riv. It was played at Torrey. And then he didn't play well afterwards. It was a very weird kind of year for Ludwig, but I think Ludwig might be the best golfer on the planet. I mean, obviously, it's a top 12 golfer based on this. So I think I might try to deploy the Ludwig Aberg, only bet him in tournaments this year. I can see this guy winning a major. He's competed in every Masters he's played in. Ludwig might be my guy I ride this year. So I'm debating on deploying the strategy just for fun, just to see what happens. That's where I'm thinking. This does lead me in a little bit. I didn't get to talk about it when we were talking about Texas Tech. I might bring it up. Ludwig Aber played at Texas Tech in college for golf. Texas Tech, Lubbock, Texas might be the most different place in the world from where Ludwig grew up. I couldn't imagine going to Lubbock, Texas from where exactly is Ludwig from? Eslöv, Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden.
Imagine going from Eslöv, Sweden to Lubbock. And Texas Tech, if you look at their roster right now for golf, it's all full of European dudes. I can't figure this out. Same with Oklahoma State. That's another one. Victor Hovland, who I showed earlier, guy came from Norway and went to Stillwater, Oklahoma. I couldn't name two more opposite places: Stillwater, Oklahoma, and Oslo, Norway. Like that, it's just not even close. Can't figure this out. I got to do some more research on how these guys are figuring this shit out and going to these middle of nowhere places to play golf. But yeah, I think Ludwig might be who I deployed this on. I'm very intrigued by Ludwig in these numbers. It's an interesting proposition. We shall see. We shall see. And, it's going to be an interesting year for the PGA Tour because if you guys see the news today, Brooks Koepka left.
Yeah, he's flipping.
Mm-hmm.
He's flipping.
Fuck yeah, I love Brooks.
So it's gonna be.
What's the crazy thing is, Liv gave him a guaranteed contract, so they still have to pay him out for that contract.
Can we also put a little magic on Max Homa to win one more major?
He's
disgusting. He's a terrible golfer, but I just love
him. I don't think he is.
I love me some Homa.
So Max, we got a little golf corner here on top of G-Gen corner. So Max's old teacher, when Max became the Max Homa we all know and love, was Peter Blackburn. Peter Blackburn is basically the best teacher of golf in the world at the moment. Peter Blackburn is unbelievably good at teaching golf. And Max left Peter Blackburn shortly after that very good season he had. It was about a year after. And he is now back with Peter Blackburn. And I think this is going to be a good year for Max. I think the problem Max had was Max made a decision to leave Titleist, which I think was a mistake, to go to Cobra. But I like his rationale to go to Cobra. He was like, I want to be catered to as the top player at Titleist or at Cobra, which he is. It's not really Ricky Fowler anymore. It's Max Homa. Titleist does not do that with any of their players. In general, they don't care who you are. You just get Titleist clubs. And then he left him, and then he left his caddy, Joe Griner. I think it was too much change for him 1 year. I mean, the man was carrying his own bag at Open qualifying for the U.S. Open. That's just not a recipe for success for a professional golfer. But I think Max has figured it out, and he realized he needed to go back to Peter Blackburn. Peter Blackburn posted a whole entire thing, and Max working with him again. Max swing is in a much better place than it was the past couple of years. I'm still a little concerned about his move to Cobra. I don't love that. The guy just seems like a thoroughbred Titleist guy. Also, Titleist, I kind of make some of the better players clubs out there.
Yes, they do.
I thought it was a weird move for him, but I think he's due for a bounce back. I think Max is going to play well this year. Max is a sublime golfer. He's a smart golfer. He doesn't have anything in his game that really outshines outside of his putting, and he did not putt well last year, which is tough. Putting is, we can get into some golf handicapping later in the year. Putting is the thing I ignore most in golf because it's so hard. Putting is impossible. Colin Morikawa is like the worst putter on the planet and has won a bunch on tour because all he has to do is catch one hot putting. And same with Max. Max is like a fantastic ball striker. He's not great off the tee, but he's a great ball striker, and it just really comes down to him putting.
For sure.
He did not putt well. And that's really the end of the story. And putting's so fickle. It's hard to figure out even these best guys. I mean, you saw Scotty Scheffler basically not win tournaments, and then Rory McIlroy was like, "What if he played with a mallet?" And then it was like, "Oh my god!" Like even for an amateur, like I switched to a mallet 3 years ago, and I became a drastically better putter It can be a total mental thing. I never thought I would putt them out. I was always a blade putter, and then I put them out in my hand, and I was like, oh shit, this is way better.
Changes.
So it's one of those things. I think Max will kind of figure it out. I actually think it's a good bounce back year for Max Homa.
Well, there we go. There you go. Well, is that it for Brad's DGen corner?
That's all I got. We'll come back to who I picked, but Ludwig's the leader in the counts right now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm so mad because I actually had a good DGen corner, but I didn't realize the bowl game was yesterday. I would have picked Wazoo over Utah State, and I would have slammed that money line so fucking hard, and I would have won so much money.
Well, we live and we learn.
That would have been the easiest. That would have been the easiest bet of all fucking time.
We're gonna follow Brad's DGen corner. Ryan, where can the good people follow you on the social medias?
They can find me at RyanPW_ over on Twitter and TikTok, and they can also find me on the Podwans every Thursday, except this Thursday, where we're talking Star Wars.
Harith.
I mean, same as Ryan. You can find me over at the Podwans every Thursday except this Thursday. Next Thursday actually will be an earlier start time because of things that came up on January 1st. We'll just start at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. And then, well, we can follow me at Harith Productions on TikTok, Instagram. TikTok mainly just for fucking, if the Bucks have a horrible loss, you'll fucking watch me on TikTok live, fucking cope therapy style. And then Instagram, you can watch my fucking horrible Bucks story posts. And then, of course, like I said, you can find me here every Tuesday night for Iron Guyz.
Yeah. George.
You guys can follow me at GreekFreak95 on Instagram.
Brad.
Don't follow me.
Follow him for DGen Corner on here.
You can follow me on Omegle.
Is Omegle even a fucking thing anymore?
I don't know if you can follow
Chat
me on there.
roulette.
You can find me on there. Also, you can find me on Club Penguin.
You can also find him on Kick, not the streaming
Yeah,
service,
Kick.
AIK Kick.
Yeah, I did discover this week that, hypothetically speaking, Rosa Parks could have played Club Penguin because it came out the day she died. So you can play Rosa Parks.
What the fuck was that?
Well, technically, Brad, don't you know Vine's coming back? So you can follow Brad on Vine.
Okay, well,
I think I have a Vine, so maybe you can find me on Vine.
Luke, where can they find you?
They can find me at Iron Guyz on all social medias. You can follow me at the Podwans as well if you want to see nerd shit. I am still blown away by that comment. Just now. Club Penguin and Rosa Parks being in the same fucking timeline is absolutely insanity. All right, we gotta end this. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great holiday. We will talk college football and probably the NFL next week, and then we get to off season. We'll have some fun little podcast stuff coming down the corners. So